Da-da.
Ta-da.
We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live Hangouts with me and the rest of the guys. Join us for a couple of hours of fun and frivolity. Oh, and a bit of feed. Roland.
What's that?
No. Taking this one.
Oh,
I can't even say that word.
cat.
No, frivolity. What was it?
Frivolity. Philanthropist.
Yeah, philanthropist. That's the one. Yeah,
Philanthropist.
yeah, philanthropist. Yeah.
Ergoro. DeLonghi. Oh, Simon's in the chat. Simon's in the chat. Hello, Simon. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Oh, I'm Roland there. Hello, Roland. Hope you're keeping well as well. Oh, and Alan's there as well. Hello. You all right, Alan? Oh, and Paul's there. Hello.
You wouldn't believe it.
No.
I know. Look at that. The three of us. Amazing. Four of us, too. So there we go.
Watching. That's why.
Joe's there now.
Is there?
Oh, poor Joe's not an admin.
Yeah. Don't forget
It's
about
probably for the
Johnson.
best, isn't it? Johnny just said Eric the Corsairs man's there as well. Hello, Eric.
That's cool.
Guys,
Right, bear with me. I just set the stream. We went live a little bit earlier on purpose so I could set everything up. Yeah. So other weeks flown on by. Where does the time go? Seriously,
Yeah, no.
crazy, isn't it?
Goes tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
It does, mate. It does. So yeah, we're here for a couple of hours. Just a low key hangout, just with us modelling away.
Off the cuff, no swearing.
Off the cuff. Lots of swearing. No burping. Other bodily noises. Paul. Well, where do we start? Oh, I put the wrong bloody picture up. I just thought.
Oh no.
I've used the wrong one. I've used the daily hangout one and not the. Luckily, I've not posted it yet.
Honestly, you've got one job.
I've not used it yet.
One job.
I've got more than one. Two. Right, there we go. We're live. And then we can change that to the correct one because luckily I hadn't posted it yet. There we go. We are up, running, cooking on slightly crap heater. There we go. So, hello everyone. Hope you're all right.
Nope.
Hey, that's a hell of a question in the chat there. Oh, Rich is back. Hello, Rich.
Hey, Rich.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna work on taking a Lego apart.
Hey, here he is. It's Rich.
Richie, the rich and famous.
Right, so PJ's in there. Armor Man says, Paul, could you tell me which cycle they build? You did. And you showed how to install the magnets. It was the LCR Honda, mate, in the Tamiya. 2006 LCR Honda. RC211B. Give me a minute. I'll find a link to it. So, PJ's in there. Oh. Bloody hell, Roland. Michael Gay is there as well. Hello, Michael. Somebody got a fan on.
Sounds a bit bloody.
Does, doesn't it?
Sounds somebody has a wind in the microphone.
Paul. Steve says, good evening all. Eric says, curious when someone's picked up the TACOM uses Missouri turret kit. Nope. And if I did pick it up, I put it straight back down. I'm not going to lie, Eric. Jamie Rock says, hey all, hope you're all well. Happy Friday, everyone. Hello, mate. Eric, Dan's in there as well, saying yo peeps. Eric went down to the USS North Carolina Museum. Thought picking that kit up after seeing the NC in person. Fair enough. Paul Young's in the chat. Evening all. Hello, mate. Dan P's there. Greetings from Los Angeles. Is that a different Dan?
The man's gonna make it to Hollywood. I told you.
Is it a different Dan P there? Not a Canadian friend?
Is he allowed to go that far?
I don't know. It's a hell of a bus trip, that, isn't it? Jesus.
Yes, yes,
Anyway, yeah, Richard says, what's up all this evening? Hello, mate. Peter's there. Peter Milgate. Good evening, folks. Hello, buddy.
Hi, Peter.
Peter.
Cedric's there saying hi, Paul and crew, models over the world. Only car kits tonight.
Possibly.
Truck. How about truck?
Yeah, don't start them off, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Richard's got some Lego on the go. Andy's gone for lunch.
Yeah.
Already?
Yeah.
You've been here for a minute.
Yeah. All car kits, I think, Cedric. Yeah.
Mm.
Jeff's there. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Maggie. You all right, guys?
Yeah, Jeff,
Hugh's
hi,
there as
Maggie.
well. Hello, Hugh.
Hey,
And
Hugh.
Dan P says, no, sir, I'm new to your channel from a few months ago. Hello, then. That's two Dan P's we got in the chat, then. So, hello, mate.
That's not going to be confused at all, then, is it?
Yeah, hope you're okay, buddy. And Joe's there saying, loves you, Paulie B. Hello, mate. And Graham French, evening to all in the chat. Hello, mate.
Tracy's there as well. How's it, Tracy? Good to see
Is
you,
he?
buddy.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see him up there. Hello, Tracy. More on. Oh, and there we are. So, yeah, like I say, we're here for a couple of hours. Dan says, Paul, thanks for turning on to H&S Infinity. I absolutely love it. Oh, that's good.
I just
Excellent.
read the
mate.
first bit of that.
You did?
Disturbing.
I did love my H&S Infinity. And then I bought iWatters and I love them more now.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like a Bugatti Chiron. Rich is muted. How do you make a donation and who does it go to? Okay. There's no way of making a donation on this, but if you go in on YouTube or if you go in the chat, there is, you can become a patron, of which you get a lot of perks for doing. So click on that. That's a monthly thing. You've got a PayPal me link. You can do a one-off donation, or there's a Buy Me a Coffee link, which is like just a different way of a PayPal donation, really. Best bang for your buck is, if you want to do it regularly, that is become a patron, because you get stuff for that. You get early access on the videos. You get exclusive access to all the full build videos rather than the condensed one that goes on ISM. You get a Friday bench update, which went out this morning, which is 45 minutes long and quite random. It's quite a random one if anyone's watched it. There's a bit of everything on there. Yeah, so look in the chat. It's at the top. Says that all donations greatly appreciated and help support the content. But there's no super chat on this one. There is on my other channel. There's none on this. So that's the best way. So it depends what you want to do. If you want to do something regularly, do Patreon. If you want to do it one off, use the PayPal me or Buy Me a Coffee. Mark Bright says, evening all, pot on for a thumbs up as a parent for dinner. Ah, good.
Wow.
Nice one, Si.
Most people have chicken, but hey.
They couldn't pick another day. It's selfish, isn't it, Mark?
Yeah, no, it's just.
It really, I think you should get them on and we'll tell them live what they've done. They've ruined Mark's night
Yeah.
by having a succulent meal.
A succulent Chinese meal.
I don't know what they're having, mate. I didn't see. As long as everyone's got their hands on it, I think they'll be okay.
Take your hands. Oh.
So, yeah, there we go. There's all the chat caught up. So, let's go round and let's see what everyone's going to be working on. Jamie, what are you working on?
Great, thanks.
Sure, why do you have to do that? He might have been talking then, not realise he's muted.
Yeah,
As
again.
if I would do something like that.
I know.
Every Saturday.
Paul ruined that then, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
I imagine if we just
I
kept
was
quiet and he
chatting
kept
away like
going.
a canary.
Yeah, and then I'd done my paints did, oh yeah, about
Yeah.
20 seconds in.
Oh, is
Ah,
it?
We'd have
you
gone
timed
away
it
for that for about a
right as
minute.
well, to be fair.
What are you working on, mate?
I'm just working on the bonnet. This 250 TR. I'm just doing some of the rivets and fitting the Perspex panel in the bonnet. That's my plan for tonight.
A Perspex panel in the bonnet.
Yes. It's got
Bit fancy, isn't it?
dome in there.
Very fancy.
Oh,
Fancy pants.
I like it a lot. What am I working on? I've got my Alfa Models Alfa Romeo Giulia on the go, which is very nearly done. I'm going to polish the body on it tonight because she is looking absolutely stunning. Look at that green. Absolutely beautiful. Not even been polished yet. It looks fantastic. Everything else is near enough painted, I think. I've got nothing to do. The only tricky thing I've got to do is the carb on the back of the seats the other day, and they could do it glossing. But I've also masked off and sprayed a new Pro Scale paint that's coming in its eye.
Mm.
Si's not 100% sure on this, but it is coming. Yeah, Si's like, yeah, but it is because it's good. It is because it's good. It's coming. Is Alcantara. So I've got Napa black leather on the outside. And I've masked all the centers off, and we've got a slightly textured Alcantara finish. It looks really good. So I need to gloss the back of that. Really, I don't know to brush paint it in aqua gloss because I can't paint that front. It'll ruin everything. So I don't know what to do there, but everything's in there assembled. Pro Scale gunmetal, which looks absolutely stunning. All my discs are carbon ceramic painted and yellow calipers and what have you. So, yeah, this thing's nearly done. So I'm going to polish the body and maybe get some masking done in the time that we're live. Oh, and it's all been flocked as well. Flock, yeah. Look at that wonderful flocking.
Okay, yeah. Well done, Hannah.
You're getting good at that, aren't you?
Hannah's really good, yeah. Good at flocking. So that's me. What about you, Si? What are you working on?
Well, funny you should ask that, Paul, but I'm working on two things.
Why is it funny?
I'm still working on my Ferrari, which is painted in
Oh,
Pro Scale Paints Rosso Corsa.
Bloody hell. I'm bloody pimping this, you know.
I'm waiting for some decals, and I've started today for the movie build, my Brian's Eclipse, which will be painted in another Pro Scale paint, Kawasaki.
Oh, what? Lime green, is that? Oh.
So that's what I'm working on at the moment. And then it appeared in Pro Scale 2K.
And where are you getting Pro Scale paints from? Don't just say me.
www.proscalepaints.uk.
Ah, there you go. So something to go look at. And would there be a link to that in the description of this video?
It's just going in this chat now.
There's a link in the description of the video too, guys, so you can go down there and have a look as well. But yeah, there you go. Joe.
Right now I'm working on the wheels from my Model Factory Hero 65 AC Cobra.
Is it going okay?
Yeah, there's a lot of sanding. There's a seam line that runs in between each one of the spokes.
Yeah.
And then I'm trying to polish up the outside edges so they are going to be polished aluminum and then gunmetal in between all the spokes.
Oh, that's going to look cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And have you painted the body yet?
I have.
Is it a hand, Joe?
Well, I got to go to the other room to get it.
Okay, we've got a minute. No, I'm joking, mate. Get it whenever you get it. Just don't go now. Don't have to go now, mate. Whenever you go out. Those wheels are going to look good, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to look very cool. Do they need a lot of clean up, or they're not too bad?
Well, like I said, I'm kind of fussy, but there's a good seam line in between each one of the spokes.
Right. That
So-
shouldn't be too bad to deal with in between, should it?
No. It's just a funny place, a hard place to get into.
Yeah.
The file and that. So
That's what she said.
it's polishing up nice though.
Excellent, mate. PJ.
Yep, I've got front bumpers to do on this Alfa Romeo Giulietta Spider, Italy, and so that'll be more or less finished. And I've also got to be working on the doors for this Testarossa in Fujimi 116 scale.
How's that going?
It's going all right. The actual top of the doors, sort of like that area there wasn't fitting. They are now, so I have to put in the glass in and a little bit of jewelry pokery. So I'm going to be playing around with those a little bit later. But the main thing I'm going to be working on, Paul, is this bottle of red wine.
Oh, see, you went wrong with wine. You've gone wrong. I hope you're swigging it out of the bottle.
Hey, no, I'm actually got a glass.
PJ.
Bloody hell. Unbelievable.
Jesus
Unbelievable.
H. Mary.
Scattergun.
Hello.
Who are you working on?
My Ecto 1 2A, actually, is what it is. And then I'm just doing that bit a minute. His nursery bits on top. Do that.
What noise do they make?
No noises.
No, they don't. They go, wah, wah.
And I'm also, I've got
I want to hear you do, Dan.
I've got the front bumpers and rear bumpers ready for some of that.
Oh, what's
really.
that?
It's a pro scale chrome.
Now, rumours are that that's a chrome that you can, once it's clear coated, you can actually handle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Rumor is it?
Yeah. It's not a rumour. I prove it.
I'm going to
That's
say it's
true.
not a rumour at all.
Yeah, even Banana Armour. No, it's not a rumour. They heard it. I've just finished editing the Mustang video where I've done the grill on it, and the grill looks absolutely phenomenal when I show it on camera. It's amazing stuff. Really is good. So if you need a chrome paint, have a look at ProScale's chrome. It looks absolutely phenomenal. It really
There's
does.
a video on YouTube and on the ProScale site about how to apply it as well.
Yep.
With instructions.
Yeah, it's not too bad to do. It's well worth the effort. Well worth it, because that is the best chrome I've seen by far. And you can handle it. I put a wash on mine, put an enamel wash all over my grill, wiped it off. No problem at all. Stayed as shiny as it was.
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah, get the man a hand. Mr. Croak, mind if I zip this up? Mr. Croak.
I am working on the chassis for the Lancia Stratos.
Oh, chassis.
Grafoni scheme, which I did manage to get half an hour to 2K at during the week.
Le chassis.
Oh my God. Hang on.
Sharp.
Dan in the chat says, okay,
Thanks.
Paul, I am your newest patron.
Welcome to the show.
Well, I'm going to say thank you very much for that, Dan. Are you 100% sure you put the correct amount in there? Can you just clarify that for me, buddy? Just go and check your amount you put in and just clarify that's correct. You haven't put like an extra 0 on there by accident?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, go and have a look, Dan. Just confirm it for yourself, buddy. I might need to go to hospital here again with palpitations. Holy shit. Whew. Yeah, Dan, just clarify that, mate. If you want to PM me or whatever, drop me a PM. But if that's correct, just let me know in that chat. Holy shit. Right, anyway, distracted for a second. Roland, what are you working on?
Well, I am actually working on the 959, which you can see here. So I had a look at the yellow tonight, and I said, oh, that's not covering enough. So I gave it another couple of layers and primed all the other parts. So everything is wet, which means I have pulled out the British Ford truck from ISM.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Very nice. Yes, Dan says, I believe I signed up. You've paid for 1 year, mate. Just double check the amount you paid for me and just confirm that you're happy with that. Please, for me, mate. I can see you paid yearly, but I can also see the amount. Just double check that for yourself, mate. I've only ever had one person do the wrong amount, and that was when I first signed up. As long as that's correct, that's brilliant. Holy shit, it is. Well, thank you, Dan. Oh, that will definitely put to good use, mate. Honestly, that could not come at a better time. I will drop you a message later, mate. That is unbelievably appreciated, mate. Wow. It's not very often I'm lost for words.
True that.
Yeah. Thank you, Dan. Seriously, mate. Thank you, mate. I'm going to drop you a message later on. Wow. Holy shit. Yes, that was the amount. Yes. That was it. Everyone can see that amount in the chat now. Yes. That's thank you, Dan. That is unbelievably appreciative, mate. And as these guys will well know, because we've been chatting with them tonight, that could not come at a better time. Thank you, mate.
I was doing the next round, that's for sure.
Holy shit. I've just come out of hospital with a heart condition, and my heart's going batshit at the minute. I need to. Somebody else ask the questions a minute while I sit and chill for a minute and get my breath back. All right. My heart's going mental at the minute. Someone else ask Alan and bloody Rich what they're doing.
Yeah, Alan, what are you up to, Alan?
I'm working on the my Model Factory Hero 112 masking, ready to get the green down. So I've probably got about 2 days worth of masking, I reckon. So hopefully I might get some green on it next week.
But are you happy with the demarcation on it now?
Yes. Yeah, well, I mean, it's back to as it was. That's the thing. It's exactly like it was originally. I stripped it for no reason at all, but there we go. You live and you learn. You should always fact check before you do these things.
Ah, well, good practice. Look at it that way.
Yes.
And I bet it's better this time round, Alan. Just say yeah, for Christ's sake.
In actual fact, Paul, it's because this time I've fitted up. You can't see all the louvers in this part here.
Oh yeah.
There's an additional part before, but I've actually bonded them all in now, filled the gaps, so it is better. To be fair.
Sorry, I've left a huge comment in the chat. Hugh Port, welcome Dan P, welcome. I'm Paul also. Holy shit. What are you working on, Rich? Sorry, whoever's doing this. My head's gone now, I'm thrown.
I'm taking the Bugatti apart. I've made some mistakes somewhere, so I'm gonna rebuild it.
That's very cool, mate. Hope you get it done this time, mate, because it's a fantastic kit, that. It really is.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have to completely disassemble it all, though, Rich, or just get back to a certain point?
No, I'm going to take it all apart.
What is it you screwed up? Is it the gearbox? Oh, no, I remember that. It was the bits on the side, wasn't it?
Yeah. That, and I don't think I got the wing on the back done right. So...
At least that's
my mileage out of my Legos.
Dan P says, "How do we get on the Zoom? Does that cost more?" Hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, entrance fee of $100.
Sorry, yeah, kind of, but no, I don't. No. No, Zoom, mate. Friday night's not the best because I like to get to know people. But the Off Air Hangout, mate, is in the description of the video. I'm going to drop you a message later on, mate, and thank you properly. So any questions, we'll talk then. All right, mate. I think, can you, I don't know if you can drop me a message on Facebook. So I can message you on Patreon. It's all right. I'll do it that way. Keep an eye on your Patreon updates, mate. You'll probably get an email, or I might just email you because I think I can email you directly on there as well. But yeah, thank you, mate. Thank you. But yeah, we've got 2 Dan P's, but yeah, I think isn't Dan Pedersen on there?
Yeah, he is. Dead Phoenix.
Or
Right,
Dead
3 above.
Phoenix.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. We'll remember that. I'll certainly remember you, mate. I won't forget you in a hurry.
Dan P's down as
crap.
Dead Phoenix tonight.
Yeah,
Death Phoenix models on here or whatever.
Dead
Anyway.
Phoenix, anyway.
he's just welcoming Dan P there, just above him on the chat there.
Yeah. He's Dan P's down as Dead Phoenix tonight.
Yeah, I know, mate. I know.
Who cares about him now?
Yeah. You just to change your name now, Canadian Mr. Pedersen. There's a new Dan P in town.
Yeah. Better one. A better one.
Right, I'll be back in a minute. I need a beer.
Holy crap. Wow.
Paul's going to need a cigarette after that one.
I'm about that far away from a panic attack. Seriously. Full on. Wow, that shocked me. That did seeing that. Holy shit!
So we will avoid to have you that much money.
Yeah. No. I'm quite happy to have them for money. Yeah. I might do a level. I'll damn patron. Yeah, that's a good one. Damn, we'll know you as that. I might do a specific level. Give me a panic attack. Yeah, and we'll do that. Wow. Yeah.
I gotta go upstairs for a second. I'll be right back.
All right, mate.
All right.
Anyway, yeah.
Moving right along.
Moving along. We got any group build news, Alan?
None.
No. Cheers, Al.
We still got
any kitchen news?
The budget build is still ongoing to the 1st of May, isn't it? No. Yeah, that finished? No. 1st of May it started. So that's May, June, July to the 1st of August. That's due to finish. The budget.
Which one's that?
The budget one.
But I really want to take part in that, mate, because I pestered you into making the bloody thing bigger.
I know. So that's due to finish. Yeah, so May. So it's May, it's June, July. So that's going to finish August. This isn't August. End of August.
Ah, crap.
We'll sort that out.
At the end. What? When's it finish? At the beginning of August.
Well, it's 3 months. So it started the 1st of May. So you got May, June, July. So it should finish the 1st of August technically, which is
So
the
like
week.
3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't taking part in that then. Crap.
Crack on.
We've got the film and TV one, which I thought you were doing the Bandit car for that, Paul.
I have it here, mate. I was actually talking about it today with Venture Update. If anyone's watched it, you'll back me up. It's here, mate. She's here.
So that one's obviously started at the beginning of this month.
Yeah.
And that
I specifically mentioned that because I felt bad I've not really taken part in it even.
I say, and then the next one, then the next upcoming one's not going to be until the beginning of September, which will be the Italian, which I'm sure Jamie will probably build a Ferrari or two.
I love that picture Andrew put in the chat. If I take half your cookies, what would I have? 2 black eyes and a fat lip. Right, let's catch up on this chat a minute. Jesus. Yes, the Zoom thing, mate. On a Friday night, this is kind of structured. Not as much tonight, but next week it's our proper show. But Fridays is just for us, really. This is open all the time, mate. You can join this whenever you want with the link. I'll explain it all later when I message you. We're live in the mornings on a Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, but I'll let people into that. It's not a problem at all. But it's the same link to join an Off Air Hangout as is a live one. It's in the description of the video, Off Air Hangouts. You click that, become a member of the group. I'll just let you on there, basically, and you've got the link. And this will open at any time through the day. I pay for this for everyone to use. So you can literally open it up yourself and just sit and wait, or you can post on ISM, I'm in the Hangout, or whatever. Now that you're a patron, mate, I can add you to the supporter Facebook chat group if you want adding in there. So that's like a Facebook Messenger group. There's like 70 of us in there. Drop me a message on Facebook and I can add you to it then that way. But yeah, these are open for everyone to join at any other time other than tonight. Tonight is just for these guys and me. So yeah, that's that. Dark Soldiers there, which is Leon, if I remember right, saying hello all.
Right.
Dan's out. See, Mr. Pedersen's gone. Steve says, don't forget, don't forget pro scale paints take custom orders for colours if they're not on the site. That we do, and yep, we do. Loads of them. That's where most of them come from. Dan P says, I'm getting ready to try pro scale paints. I'm exclusively using splash paints and I love them. Well, you're probably going to love our paints even more, mate. I'll be honest. Dan says, I was going to do level 8, but my wife would have killed me. That would have probably killed me, to be honest, mate. Stephen Burns says, even all listening while cooking dinner. Okay, mate, hope you're having something nice. Mike Hasselgrove's there, saying evening everyone. Peter saying Italian. Ooh, Italian. The Stig, Simon's there, even guys, hope you're all well. Not bad, mate, not bad. Went to Italy, past a military base, and all the tanks were being driven in reverse. Dan, cricket sound. And Dan says, my first hangout, can you introduce everyone on Zoom? Of course, can, mate.
Definitely.
I didn't kick you out, Mr. Pedersen. Joking. Very joking. And I think Philip said something further back. Good evening all, hope you're all well. I write in praise of ProScale flocking, best ever. Whoever owns ProScale, you're legends. Oh, it's Hannah. Hannah's the mastermind behind ProScale. She certainly is.
Did you want to see this, Paul?
Oh, no, I did before.
Oh, okay.
I want to see it, Joe. Come on.
Yeah, I'm joking. We'll put you on full screen. So, do us a favour, Joe. Show it with the light on. Look at that.
Oh, that's gorgeous, man.
Thundercat purple.
And
Thunder Night.
It's Thunder Night purple.
Thunder Night purple. And ProScale gunmetal.
Yeah.
There's the scoop.
Oh.
And
what 2K is on that, Joe?
That is ProScale 2K that hasn't been flattened back yet.
Absolutely beautiful.
So.
And that stand is a patented stand. It's the Joe Camilleri stand.
Yeah.
It's the same painting that's on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Knock your lights off, Joe. Let's see if I've had some light on.
The Joe
You
Camilleri.
taking it outside yet, Joe?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
you need to do that.
Put sunglasses on when you do.
look at that. When in sunlight, it changes totally.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
all the pigments come alive, and you'll be amazed, Joe, what it looks like with sun on it.
I know one
Good
thing,
that,
Joe.
Joe.
That's the, only, that's the only good thing a can of Rust-Oleum's good for.
Even that's pushing it.
It's not Rust-Oleum, dude.
I know, I'm only messing.
That's beautiful, Joe.
It's Duplicolor.
Well,
She's absolutely stunning.
Yeah,
So basically, Dan, let me have a look at the screen on YouTube. It might change in a sec because I've just highlighted Joe. Let me just see. No one's on camera tonight. We will be next week, though, mate. But I'll just run through. Everyone's got their names on screen. Let me just go.
I'll put my face on camera. I don't mind.
Don't scare everyone.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
That's scary.
Oh, there we go. Right, so top left, we've got Jamie. That's Mr. Jamie B from Marsh Models. Next along is Mr. Shorey. That's Size Scale Models. You got Joe Camilleri, who's next up on the top row. That was the guy just showing the beautiful purple Cobra.
Hey,
We've got PJ, who's on screen now, showing for you. He's got a blue glove. He's a Michael Jackson impersonator. Next one down in the next row is Mr. Dan Scattergood. He's building the Ecto 1. You've got me. Obviously, you know me. You can't miss me. Mr. Dan Croak and his epic beard, as usual. We've got Roland. Roland is a stunt double for Jurgen Klopp.
Yes.
We've got Mr. Parker down the bottom, and our stapled cantankerous old bastard, Mr. Rich Blondin.
Oh, it's funny.
Well, there's no disputing that, is there?
Nope.
He's our cantankerous old bastard.
Yeah.
We all love Rich. He's a legend. Rich is an absolute legend.
yeah.
It's
Hell
the
yeah.
best.
And yeah, that's it. But tune in next week, Dan. It's a bit more formal next week. We've all got shirt and tie on and tuxedos. And
Yeah, not all the time.
there's like vol-au-vents passed round, throw a rocher. Yeah, it's a bit more formal next week.
Get in the daily hangouts, mate.
I should be in a curry house next week.
Oh yeah, you're abandoning us for a month, aren't you?
Yes.
Again.
Lots of beautiful Joes in the chat. Phillips, give a compliment there, Joe. They're rare. Saying, Joe, best paint job ever.
Oh, thank you.
I know. Jesus.
Oh.
I just want to get comments about window wipers.
Like, where are they?
Yeah. Phillips says, I thought PJ was the grumpy old bastard. No.
No.
He's a grumpy old bastard, but not the
No,
grumpy
he's
old
not. PJ's a very nice bloke. We were talking about Paul before. He's a good guy, Paul. He is. He's been very helpful lately with both myself and Simon.
That's what you were saying earlier.
You were in here earlier. Jamie, was I being nice about Paul earlier?
Not really, no, mate. I thought it was.
Oh, you're an arsehole. You're an absolute arsehole. No, me and Si owe Paul quite a bit for what he's done. He's helped us out.
He has. I can't deny that.
All the logos on ProScale are from Paul. All the new nice logos on here are from Paul. Absolutely fantastic. Can't thank him enough. And he's a good bloke. And he's not a grumpy old bastard. He's just an old bastard.
Can be.
Right? He likes burping and trumping.
Yeah.
But you're most welcome.
He said, thanks for the intro. I can't always do Fridays because you start at 11 a.m. CA time. You can always watch back on playback, though, Dan. That's one thing. This is all recorded and they do become videos on demand. I know it said VOD then, but none of you lot know what that is, will you? They do become videos on demand after, so you can watch it. And yeah, that's it. So, Craig says, evening, guys and girls. Just a quick thumbs up. I'm at work.
Right.
Great night. Hello, Craig.
What the hell was that?
I'm not quite sure, to be honest.
Here's trouble.
Who is it?
Your dog.
Oh. You didn't open that peanut butter jar again, did you?
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. She loves a bit of peanut butter.
What happened to the sound?
I just quiet, mate. I was typing a message. You think you've lagged out, don't you, when it goes deadly quiet?
Yeah.
Oh!
I had a flashback to a few years back. Yeah.
Rich was in here yesterday. We were chatting away, and a split second before he vanished, I seen his light go out, and I was like, "Rich's had a power cut." And I messaged him saying, "We had a power cut." Rich, he was like, "Yep." I was like, "I thought so." Seen your light go off.
Yep, summertime in southern Colorado.
Summertime and the living is easy.
Oh my god.
He's singing again, Paul.
Paul, that's singing. I'm not going to lie, my door's open. I thought there was a couple of cats outside having a scrap.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Right. Dan says, "Do you guys prefer the large scale models? Seems like people are building them." I'm quite happy with a bit of it. Mate, I've got the 12 scale GTO on the go at the minute. But I think most of my models are 24th or 25th.
Mm.
I like the turnover of the smaller models; they're quicker. But the big ones are more interesting. I mean, Jamie's. I think it's probably safe to say you're exclusively 12 scale now, isn't it, mate? To be honest, Jamie definitely is. I know Joe probably could be if he could afford to have a stash of infinite model fatty heroes in every genre of model made, but then get how happy is it, Joe?
Yeah.
So I think everyone builds a bit of everything, don't they?
Yeah. Most of mine are 25th, 24th.
I think most of them. Do enjoy the big ones when I can get into them, but yeah. Well, most of us are primarily car builders, though. I think that's a definite. I know Dan Croak, Dan Scattergood, Roland, and Dan C. dabble. Paul does as well. PJ does as well. Dabbles in other stuff. But I think myself, Cy, Jamie, Joe, and Alan are primarily car builders, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Car and truck.
Oh, shut up, you.
Don't
You
mention
have it,
trucks. Don't mention trucks.
I build trucks.
I imagine a big. I go. Dan says, "I imagine
and planes and planes.
Planes, yeah, planes.
A plane.
A plane.
A plane.
A plane. Anyway, Dan says, "I imagine the big ones are easier to build." Well,
Not really.
not really, Dan.
You'd say that, but no.
No, definitely not.
Larger kits we sadistically tend to build. Myself, Jamie, Joe, Alan, and Cy, and PJ I've had on the go. Are
I played that Fiat 500.
Yeah, easier kits to build with the type of kits that they are. If you want to see that type of kit, Dan, go back through the ISM channel you're on here and look for the Lancia 037 review, the Ferrari 250 GTO, or the Lancia Delta review. Go for the 250 GTO build, and you'll see what I mean about the sheer amount of parts and what's involved with them. They're a totally different ball game. They really are. So,
There's like 200 parts just to the engine.
yeah, the GTO had like 200 parts in the Jamie just to the engine, I think.
Yeah, there's 152 parts per wheel.
Yep, there you go. Yeah. Dan says, "I'm exclusively a car builder, almost. Although I work in aviation, I think my detail knowledge of aircraft prevent me from building them. That's not 100% accurate." Yeah, I can see that. And Philip says, "I give praise where it's due, Paul, and you're getting better at PE wipers." Good. Well, you've had enough videos now of PE wipers.
Ever put you off doing aircraft, Dan C? Because you work in aviation as well, don't you? So.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it put me off it. I think probably for years it probably did slow me down building aircraft. But now I kind of don't care. What I do for a living is completely different from what I do here. Yeah. This is more of a creative thing. Work is a work thing. So.
You secretly been sacked. You become an air stewardess. The amount of traveling that you do. Is that true?
Might be.
Incidentally, is anyone watching Hijack on Apple TV?
No.
No.
Oh, well worth a watch. With Idris Elba. It's
okay.
It's really good.
Dan
says he's building an Fujimi enthusiast Porsche 956 and thought it was crazy. The engine was like 60 parts. Oh, these are a different level, these things, Dan. They're crazy. They're absolutely immense. Ever, can we bother stand up to go and get the chassis of the Ferrari or go and grab it? Your 250 GTO is not a hand, is it, Jamie?
No, mate, and it's in that cabinet.
Is it?
Here's the chassis to the Cobra.
Yeah, there's the
and
Cobra.
And it's simple.
Where's the engine, Joe?
I'm talking about just before you go.
Oh, hang on. Right, let me do one at a time. Let me go to Alan.
So that's the Mazda. I don't know if it's better with the lights on or off.
You're not in focus. You need to put your hand behind.
That's
A little bit in focus, not a lot.
Try.
I've got my chassis there.
So that's the
Well, that's rusty.
Mazda 787B.
It's been left that long. Needs an
That's
oil
it.
change now. All the fuels tend to varnish.
That's
It's been sat on the shelf for some time now. I say it's got working trumpets as well. I don't know if I can show that.
Are they in tune?
Yeah, the trumpets actually move.
Very cool. Very nice, Al. And where are you, Joe? There's Joe. So there's Joe's. What is that? Is that a big block?
The 427 Cobra jet.
There you go. Turn the side on, Joe. Let's have a look at the engine. Don't drop the freaking thing. So there you go. That's all white metal. Bit of resin. I don't know. Is there any resin on that, Joe? Is that all white metal?
The engine block is resin. The rest is all white metal.
Yeah. So these things are a different level. If you go on the channel down, my Lancia build's on there, my Lancia Delta, and you'll see the kind of thing. And the start of my Ferrari's on there as well. The Ferrari has got an engine like that, but it's got fully working internals, or it can do if you take the time to do it. It's got crankshafts in it, cams, pistons, conrods, everything in there. It's crazy. Peter says, hi, Jack. Yes, it was good, wasn't it, Peter, the last one? Nice little cliffhanger to be left on. Mark's there saying, how many of you built trucks? Oh, for God's sake.
I've built a truck. I've built a
Many
truck.
trucks. I've never finished one, Mark, but I've got one in the stash to build with Joe. And that's where I'm leaving that.
I've built a truck and I thoroughly
In the stash. He's leaving it in the stash.
In the trash, you say? Sue's there. Hello, Sue.
Hey, Sue.
Dan's asking you, Dan, what do you do in aviation? He's an aircraft mechanic, but in management these days.
Right. So I work for Airbus. I'm a fuel system design expert. So I pretty much work on everything that Airbus commercial do.
Is that a posh way of saying that you fuel the planes up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sadly not.
Is that person who designs things in such a way it's an absolute arse to work on and repair? Aren't you, Dan?
Probably, yeah. Probably.
Hannah's there, seeing everyone. Yes, the hijack, definitely worth the watch.
Hi, Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Sue's there as well, saying hello to everyone in the chat. Dan says, I'll check out your big scale vids. No worries. We'll just go back through the channel, mate. They're on there. The Lancia build's like 13 parts long, I think it is.
Yeah.
Midlife Chaos is there. Hello, everyone. A few hellos for Hannah. Dan P says, about trucks, we're talking big rigs. Big rigs, full articulated trucks, yeah. Dan says, very impressive work for FedEx. We've got a long relationship with Airbus.
Okay, cool. Yep.
Superb.
Mega.
Very, very good. Right then.
Do you say you're still on the Alpha pool?
Yeah.
Is that done by now?
I took a couple of days off through the week, mate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't come out. I spent, I think it was Tuesday and Wednesday doing other things. And then, I'm not going to lie, I was procrastinating for about 3 days because I didn't want to do the carbon on the back of the seats.
Oh, okay.
I got bullied into it the other day on a live stream. By this lot. Apart from Joe.
At least
Joe
they've been
said
looking
don't
after
do it.
whilst I've been away then.
Well, yeah. Yeah. Bastards. Yeah, but it's all done. All we're going to do is we're going to polish all the body up, get that all done, and I can master windows, and then just assemble it, really, I suppose. Everything's painted, everything's done. So it can all be finished off then. But I've been doing a lot of video editing as well. I've done loads this week. So just busy elsewhere. Whew.
Well,
Some very strange. There's very strange noises from somewhere.
Yeah.
Based in.
Sounds like somebody's dragging a chair across a wooden floor then.
No, definitely not.
Dan says, Paul asked you if you thought the alpha kits are worth the price, and he said yes. Could you expand on that? They're very high quality. They're great. It's quite a low part count, but the subjects they make, nobody else makes. This is an Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio. Nobody else makes this kit at all. And it's a multi.
Yeah, it hasn't been copied yet. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody else makes it yet. You get all your PE, you get resin, photo etch, which I've just said, decals, nice interior. So it swings and roundabouts if you think it's worth it. I think they are, personally. But it's a subject matter that they do. Is nobody else does it at all.
It always is subject matter. Look, nobody would buy an ATM kit if it wouldn't be for the subject matter.
Dan, bang your bench, Croak.
What?
I think that noise is coming from you, Dan.
It's
Really?
raining here, so it might come from my roof, maybe. Let me switch off my mic.
There's like a weird background noise and like a.
Oh, it's Roland. It's rain at Roland's.
Could be, couldn't it?
Well, I had my mic now off for 30 seconds. Did it go away?
It did go away, but then Dan switched his off as well.
Is it gone now?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, with my fan.
Okay.
Bloody hell, blaming Roland.
Yeah, exactly.
Sorry about this, Roland.
Well, Roland made me buy it, so it's Roland's fault.
Roland did? Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Solid stick, mate, don't you?
Yep. He always gets squeaked, and poor Roland comes in here and gets assaulted verbally. Brilliant, isn't it? Right then. Where are my sanders? And the polishing thing. God damn it.
Ah, damn, but you can take some of those AMT kits and turn them into beauties.
You can.
Oh, no, you can. I love this stuff. Nobody else does what they do, so that's why I built them.
But some of them are absolute pigs at the same time.
Oh, yeah. You know me, you're not going to get any argument there.
Oh, yeah.
I've built lots of them.
Yeah.
I've built a handful myself now.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
Three. Three of them.
Well, I must tell you,
Small hands, like I say.
I love those old kits. They are a bitch to build, but I love them.
Dan's gonna start tearing up his carpets, get ready for hardwood. I'll leave you playing on the TV. All right, mate. Hope we get done quick, mate. Come join us in the hangout again, buddy. We lost Alan for 2 months. It's been brilliant.
Yeah.
No, we're joking. We've all missed Alan, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody to pick on.
Like a hole in the head.
Oh,
Oh no.
Rough. Rough.
With every shot.
You.
Dan says, agreed. I have a lot of AMT kits on the in the stash. Some of them are great. Some are just put back in the box and donate. Yeah, it swings around about with them, isn't it? Unfortunately.
It is.
Yeah. But tell Philip to wind his neck into if he's annoying you. What's he saying to her? Oh, that's not very nice. Is it evening, you old bat? Ice Queen.
That is not nice.
That's not nice.
I think we'll have less of that, Philip. Let's have less of that. We don't need any abuse like that in the chat. Sorry about that, too. That's his official warning next time he gets timed out. Yeah, we don't need that in the chat. Let's not do that. That's silly.
No, we don't. You're right.
Yeah, behave. It's a professional hangout, this.
Yeah.
Daryl's, I don't know why I said that because it's not, is it? Daryl says he's got wieners cooking, mustard, onion, and ketchup. Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Nice. Paul Shaplin's there as well. Hey, Paul.
How's it, Paul?
Hey, Paul.
You'll be done this week. Yeah. Good stuff. I tried giving away an AMT 70. Is that 12 scale Camaro? My local club mate. Nobody would touch it. Bloody hell.
Jeez, I would.
No, 17.5
scales.
Oh, I would have grabbed that.
Yeah, I guess I'd have had that.
Grab that too.
I might even give it a shot.
Oh, brilliant.
So to get some colour on this, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
We didn't call you grumpy old bastard, Philip. We called Paul. I don't remember calling Philip a grumpy old bastard, did you?
No, I would never do that.
No, we said to Paul, didn't we?
Yep.
He actually said it to Rich.
Yeah, you said it's Rich, not to me.
No, we called Rich a cantankerous old bastard, and I said Paul offended Paul and said he's not a grumpy old bastard, he's just an old bastard.
Yeah, that's it.
That's what I said. Anyway, you said that as well, Philip. Get him, Tracy. Oh, you got no hammer. Hang on, I'll change that. 2 seconds. Tracy's ruthless.
Times people out by accident.
Dan says, Joe, can you share details on your Cobra kit? Are the metal and resin parts with the kit or aftermarket? It all comes together, Dan. Did I review my Cobra?
Yeah, it's all in the kit.
Did I review my Cobra? I did, didn't I?
I think you did, yeah.
Yeah, there's a review of that kit on the channel, Dan. I've got the same kit as Joe.
It's an epic kit. And there's so many places that you can put more detail in that you want. Like all the brake lines on mine weren't in the kit. I made those.
The engine starts. Although he's wired it wrong, so it doesn't run very well.
Oh, it's funny.
God. Yeah, there's a review on the channel of the same kit that Joe's building. First ever got banned this channel, abuse you lot enough time. Hey?
Never mind.
I've no idea. Have you had a drink tonight, Philip? What's going on here? He says Sue is not old, Philip.
Yeah.
How very dare you. Yeah, Tracy's now got moderator rights. Sue has as well. Sue's got moderator rights. Richard Thomas is there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, Rich.
Paul, what aftermarket stuff do you get for your P47? I got a mass set, wheels, and harnesses is all I got. After reviewing the kit, it didn't need it. It really didn't need it. It was a great kit. It was really, really good. The kit does look amazing. They're awesome kits, Dan, but they're a lot of work, right? They are a lot of work, and they're not cheap either. At all.
No.
Richard Reed's there saying it's the best looking host to Mr. Scatterbad. Doesn't like you, does he, Dan? Saying, how's everyone doing this fine day? Brandon's evening, guys. Thumbs up. Got my Pro Score today. Haven't had time to open it. Will in a little bit. Hopefully everything's okay inside the box. Look a little rough. Hannah Paxton, well, it'll be fine, mate. It'll be fine. Johnny says, Alan, did you get them sent, mate?
Yes.
Yes, he did. Dan says you'll love the paints to Brandon. He's had some before. Sue is 1 year younger than me, and I'm old, very old. Have a drink. I've got good ciders on the go, says Daryl. There we go. Awesome. Right, am I recording? I am recording. Let's get this done. What grade is that? 6,000 pounders. It's like a baby's bum, this. Smooth as silk already. So you go with the green next, Ayal?
Yep. Green and let that dry for a few days, then the silver, then the black.
Have you got to spray over the orange or over the green, or just go to the white?
Just the white.
That's all right then, isn't it? Graham McRoberts there saying hi, guys. Hope all as well. Hello, Graham. Some hellos to Sue from a few of the guys. Richard says Mr. Ward is near, so I have to pick. Oh yeah, Wardy's not here, is he? I just realised. It's a shame. Have to pick on someone. Kit Price isn't really concerned. Don't mind paying for quality or support, Paul. Thank you. Model Frattieri kits run. Oh, do you reckon, Jamie, around the 600 quid mark?
Yeah, 500 quid will get you one.
Yeah, 600
And I
quid.
say, you can pick them up right if you look.
Yeah, gotta be looking like Jamie though.
Yeah, you've got to get up early in the morning.
Yeah, but at least 8:30.
They do make 124 scale. Or
Yeah.
I'm 143rd if you're feeling particularly sadistic.
Yes.
And bikes.
And bikes. Yeah, they do. That's right. Got myself a Tamiya GMA T50. Excellent, Richard. What do you think of it? It looks epic, doesn't it? Oh yeah, they're expensive, Dan. They're real expensive kits, mate. They are very expensive.
I did have one here for sale. Well, I had two for sale, the smaller scale ones.
Have you still got them?
Well, I've got one. Somebody's had one of them.
Yeah.
And I sort of said that I would probably be tempted to do it like a buddy build with the other one. But if anybody is interested in a 1/20th scale Ferrari, what are we?
327.
312 T4.
I was close.
Then I've got one available if anybody wants to try it, and it looks a mega kit.
It does look good, and I'm not gonna lie, Jamie, I was tempted.
Yeah, absolutely mega.
It does look good. I want to get one of the 143rds.
Yeah, I know.
Just because it's sheer, just sadist.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it is, exactly.
But it'd be a hell of a challenge to do.
Oh, it would.
I think the 24 should be good. That pink pig I've got looks epic.
Oh, I'll tell you, I would love that kit. I really would.
It looks really, really good, to be fair.
I would have that in a heartbeat.
Model Factory Hero 124 for challenging. Yeah. Every scale Model Factory kit's challenging. Richard says, it's a fantastic kit and car, that thing. I love that T50 Gordon Murray car. I don't give a crap what anyone says. It gets so much negative flack, and I don't care. That is one epic sounding and beautiful looking car. Yes, it looks like a McLaren F1 and good. You think you're going to get one, Al?
I will do it. As I said to you before, I'll wait for the price to come down a bit because they will drop eventually.
Beautiful kit, mate. It's absolutely stunning.
I've seen that you put a review up, I just haven't had a chance to watch it before.
Honestly, mate, it's phenomenal. The only thing is, as me and Si said, is Si still there? I was muted. You've got all the inner monocoque, so you could carbon it all if you wanted.
Yeah.
So it's a real kind of like, oh crap, where do I stop with this?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because you can go literally all the way.
Yeah, that's what put me off the Senna a little bit. Getting the McLaren.
Well, everyone that's built that says it's a brilliant kit.
Mm.
It can't be that bad, Dan.
No, it's okay. It's just that inner monocoque thing again, with just the temptation to completely carbon it and probably see.
Have to do it because you'll never see it. So you don't have to do it. Do it at the end of the day.
In terms of the build, because the LaFerrari is the same concept.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, carbon in it wouldn't be that big a deal, to be honest with you, Dan.
Well, look, if you look at the review, Alan, and look at the shape of that inner monocoque, it doesn't look that bad to carbon. Most of it's flat.
Yeah.
And quite big surface here. I don't think it'd take you that long to do it all.
Okay, but you just said you're not going to see it?
You'll see a few bits of it where some of it opens. But you won't see a lot.
Come on, Joe. You know that's not the point.
Yeah, okay. You know it's there, right?
You know it's there.
Yeah. You know it's there. Take pictures. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
It's like this manufacturer hero thing. A lot of the carbon, once it's done, you'll never see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that. Flat, even just flat your back, it's beautiful. Absolutely stunning.
That's got to be super rock hard.
This?
Yes.
I'm rock hard doing it.
Alrighty then.
It is. I've just been, 2 weeks now? Easily 2 weeks.
I was going to say it's been at least 2 weeks since you.
Yeah. Oh no, this is gonna. The 2K is that good on this. It only needs the. I probably could have gone over the 8,000 on it, to be honest, but I hit it with the 6 as well to just take it right back. It's a phenomenal 2K job. Really is good. So absolutely stunning. What do I use? Scale Motorsport Carbon. No, mate, I'd use Tamiya. I like the Tamiya stuff now. I've got that used to using it. That's what's on this. That's what's on the roof of this.
Yeah, it's great.
It's good. I think it's a little bit more forgiving.
Tamiya. Yeah, I think the Tamiya stuff would be my go-to now. I've got some Scale Motorsport. I think I have.
And it's easier and cheaper to buy.
Stuff as well.
It's easier and cheaper to get. It's cheaper. It's like £8.
Yeah.
It's great stuff, isn't it? The only downside of the Tamiya is it's all one colour.
Yeah, there's not many shades of it. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not many shades. There's only
I'm just lazy. I only do one bloody colour of the stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah. Johnny's ordered the Airfix Sea King. Nice. It's getting a lot of bad flack as well.
I want to get that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, over the rivets.
Yeah, they give it a great. I haven't seen the kit yet. Calm down.
The rivet counters have been out.
Yeah, Dan says a Fly RC, including turbine jets. Oh, yeah, they're great. They are. Thumbs ups. Yeah, we need thumbs ups. 47 with mine. Trey says 112 modified use Shelby Daytona. Yeah, that's yep. I think we're gonna see one of them in the group soon. I think
Tuesday.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you should send it to me to do a review and build.
Ooh, yeah.
You'll get it back, honest.
Don't believe him.
Quinn Stars Scale Models says hi everyone. Is that a new name?
It is. Hello, Quinn Stars. But yeah, I go for Tamiya now, Richard. It's like £7 a sheet. You can get it from loads of places readily in the UK. Whereas the Scale Motorsport stuff, it's really hard to get. There's not many places that have it in stock.
And it is
I think in the UK it's like £12 a sheet, is it?
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing I've found that's better than that is the Model Factory Hero stuff is very good.
You were saying that, and somebody else, Paul Young was saying the SK decal stuff's good as well.
But again, it's just very expensive.
Yeah, and not readily available.
No, well, it is from Model Factory Hero.
Well, yeah, but if you run out, you're a bit screwed, aren't you?
Well, I tell you get it from them just as quick as you get it from some of the UK retailers. To be fair, they are pretty good.
Mm.
And they do a lot of patterns that no other manufacturers do. Which certainly for this car is a must. So.
Dan P says we're getting into OnlyFans. I tell you, Dan, if I could make money on OnlyFans, my feet are horrible. I don't know if there's a market for large, hairy-toed men's feet. If there is, I'd do it, mate. Honestly, I'll do it. Whatever, anything. I got no limits. Well, I have. But anyway, Paul Burridge is there. Evening all. Hello, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
The poor.
Right, mate. FXC thing looks good. Lots of sprues. Yeah, it's new release, isn't it? It's better than not getting it at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I look at it, you know, if the rivets are out of scale or whatever the hell the problem is with it, who cares? It's one of them.
6 reasons you need to get your pet official ESP.
Oh, I wanted 7. Bloody hell. That's disappointing, isn't it?
Oh, Quinn Stars is one of your ProScale customers.
Ah, Andy. Hello, Andy.
Hello.
Not you, you pillar.
You.
No one cares about you.
I know.
You left us to go and get lunch.
I know. Could you
How
believe
dare
it?
you.
And it was biscuits and gravy.
Vomit and a scone that's gone stale.
Stale scone and gravy. Yeah.
Oh, no. Nice.
Stale scone and calf vomit.
A fluffy scone and
calf vomit.
wonderful gravy and
Old
wonderful
Scott,
sauce.
then. Yeah, right.
Trace asking what damn flies. Anything from micro to 1/10 scale jets. Oh, Jesus Christ, they're big, aren't they?
Jeez.
Isn't that big, Al? 1/10 scale jets?
10 scale jets.
That's
pretty
very big.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the way 30 to 50% size aircraft base, but they take a lot of room. That's very cool, Dan. Very cool. Graham says, our plans are 1/6 scale F-16. Oh, that's RC as well, is it, Graham? Cool. Yeah, welcome, Andy. Good to see you here, mate. Andy's one of our valued ProScale customers. Very, very good. Just say no to... What?
How many Andys, Andrews, and
Too many.
Too many.
Too many.
Find a good one, you know. You need a lot.
Got a Commodore's nickname, innit?
Consider ProScale as a US distributor. No, mate. Me and Simon started this in March, say? Yeah, it was, yeah, it was March. So we're a brand new business, really, mate. Brand new business. So it's just us at the minute. Keeping
you don't really need a U.S. distributor. Well,
our postage is very reasonable, Dan, and very quick as well. Very quick. Yeah, I don't know. There's certainly no plans in the near future. We're coping well ourselves at the minute, but it is literally brand new business, mate. We've not been going long at all. And if you want to see ProScale paints, just look at my build videos, mate. Especially when you see my Mach 1, which is by far one of the best finishes I've got yet. And she looks absolutely... I've just edited the video this week on that, all 4 parts of it. It looks absolutely stunning. Really does.
Yeah, it looks okay.
Yeah, it looks good.
I ordered some Mr. Surfacer paint at about the same time that I placed an order with ProScale.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you that I'll probably get my ProScale stuff before I get my Mr. Surfacer stuff. And, that's not... I ordered that from Texas. So I can order from you guys overseas and get it just as quick, if not quicker.
Yeah.
So,
James saying very quick. Yep, we do. We try and aim for same day, or at least 24-hour dispatch. Usually same day dispatch if you order before like 8 a.m. I know that sounds mad, but we do get a lot of orders in the middle of the night, funnily enough. So yeah, as long as you got your order before probably 8 a.m. that day, it'll go out same day, 9 times out of 10. So that's what we've been striving to do. And we've got quite a good record so far. We're doing well on getting the orders out. Boot Boys there, 1974 saying hi. Hello. Andy saying absolutely amazing paint and 2K system. The 2K is phenomenal. It really is absolutely amazing stuff. Like I keep saying, even I'm blown away of how good it is. It's my bloody product. Boo Boy says, need to buy some sand and stick. Link, please. www.umpretail.com, Boo Boy. Let me stick it in the chat.
By far the best sanding sticks we use.
Yep. UMPretail.com. There you go. Link in the chat for you, Boot Boy. Go over there. I'm not sure the mega packs in stock anymore, and I haven't been on for a while, but have a look. There's loads of different options. You'll save money the bigger the pack you get. You won't go wrong. It's what I use. Hannah's saying, bear in mind it is school holidays. It is, but we'll still strive to get them out. We'll still try to get them out. Hannah is the third person involved in ProScale and is the backbone of our postal system at the minute.
By far the most important, I would suggest.
I don't know. If you don't mix the paints, that's quite important.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Hannah does that as well, to be fair. Which she can do.
That's just all the flocking.
Does all the flocking. She does.
Yeah.
Like packing it and applying it.
With the sound of it, Anna is ProScale, isn't she?
Well, me and Si just a lie, basically. We're just frontmen. We're just frontmen.
Yeah, exactly.
Charlatans is what we are, me and Si.
Sure.
Si is a secret jet ski dealer.
Yeah, true.
And I just sit here and pretend to make models every day. Woohoo! That's my game. That's all I do. You know what I mean? But yeah, so
I'm more about doing truck builds.
God, you're a shit starer, aren't you? Isn't he? Absolute arse. Trying to make some pull. I can tell you, companies that ship fast get my repeat business. We try, mate. We try our very best. We really do. Like I say, brand new company, so it's important to get the customers happy. Pokemon Red Rub. I thought they really cool that, God's sake. About from Hobby Zone's US distributor, and they ship same day. Look, yeah, it's good. I am the mouthpiece of ProScale, the influencer. Thank you. I'll take that title. I'll have that title. I'll take that title all day long. There we go. Are we happy with that? It's a little bit more at the front there. I've missed a little bit. He's definitely a piece. You, James, mouth. You be careful now. Dan says I need to order some ProScale paint. Any issues about 50 bottles of splash to use up? Well, Dan, I'll tell you now, mate. They sell well on eBay. They genuinely do, mate. Honestly. Stick them on eBay as a job lot, and you'll be surprised what you get for them. If you want to get rid of them, I mean. To save you feeling like you have to use them. They do sell quite well. They do. Dan says, I love Splash, but they don't play well with Mr. Surfacer. Yeah, I've got my own opinions about Splash. I won't air them publicly. I'm not a fan. I've had a few issues, and I refuse to use them now. ProScale plays with ProScale works with everything, right? Tamiya, UMP, our own primer. A lot, they work really well, full stop. You know what? I think I can get away with just polish on that as well. Don't even think I need to compound that. Or I might do the back end a bit more there. I need to touch more. Matt Beezer, even know it all. Hello, Matt. You alright, mate?
Hey, Matt.
You keeping well? So yeah, as Steve said, we will custom match colours as well. We do it all the time. It can take a little bit of searching for myself inside, but we will do it. Although, if I'm honest, the hardest colour I've had to find yet was my own one. It took me a month to find my Ferrari colour. Beautiful. It's looking stunning there. Look at that. Would you look at it? Oh.
Just look at it.
Oh, would you look at it? Paul, would love to hear your splash concerns if you want to PM me. I'll talk to you. I'll tell you, mate. Fair. No, I had a good dealing with Sam at all. On a customer level as well, not professional. On a customer level. Piss poor. If I'm honest. In fact, he called me. Let me word it right. What did he call me?
Can't be any worse than we call you on a daily basis.
Yeah, I know, but I care about his opinion.
Fair play.
he told a customer of ours that I was lying about the compatibility of paint with our primer when I used to be a part of UMP. He told the customer I was lying about it. I think he called me deceptive or something like that. When I've got paints I've sprayed over our primer, no problem is. The problem is, for me, I found that they varied in how hot they were. Some were okay, some were really thin. And if you want to see that one, go and look at my. I might have took the video down actually. The Jägermeister build, I think I might have took it down. Where it took me an entire bottle of paint to paint a car and I still didn't get it fully covered because the paint was that thin. So yeah, not very impressed at all. And also a very confusing conversation on how to use 2K, which started off as 2 coats and ended up with 5. So didn't quite get that at all. But at the end of the day, opinions are whatever. You know, I've got my own opinion. It's an informed opinion. I've used them. I had good results with some of them, and other people had their models melted with the paint. It's as simple as that. Yeah, but that's it. So I have my own thoughts on it. Steve Brook customer order you did, mate. That's right. It's there to be done over the weekend. Matt says it's been a while, fellas. It has, mate.
Yeah, you need to get in the hangout, mate.
100%, Matt. Yeah, we'll get some Abra on the go. Can't use Lamborghini colour, bought a few. It was colour match for it. Yeah, the 2-stage one, mate. Yeah, that's lovely. One thing I found splash is very touchy depending on the airbrush. HMI Watt HPCS. Thank God I found HS Infinity. Solve the problem. The Infinity's designed for lacquer, so it'll always spray lacquer better. You all right there? Oh my God.
Who's that?
Who's that?
EJ. Anyway, just carry on.
Our bloke gets enough grief as it is, and he gives us more recognition like this. Anyway, where was I? I forgot where I was at now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I was talking to Matt, yeah, before we were interrupted. Has he drank that whole bottle of wine?
Probably. Sounds like it.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's brilliant. I don't fall asleep on here for quite a while. We've been live. I say we're good news as Sam, but operate at the same level as you. Splash and hit as miss is Devin Prescott. Hello, Devin. It's a new name. If it's a metallic, it's quite a hot lacquer. Yeah. On resin, it's fine. Yeah, because it doesn't affect resin, does it? Because it's not. This is the issue I had. The primer's not the problem. It's not eating through the primer. It's not doing anything to the primer. It's affecting the plastic underneath. So we were getting blamed for it being our primer because it's an acrylic-based primer. And it's not. It's just because the paint's so hot, it eats the plastic underneath. Simple as that, really. I've never had a model melted, but they lift Mr. Service are pretty regular. That's not good. Well, you can use our paints with confidence. I have loads of videos showing our paint in use, and they're fantastic. Really are good. One thing we strive for from the beginning was not over thinning our paints for profit.
Okay.
Yeah. He is, Dan. He's down for the count by the sound of it. Okay, Paul, are you okay?
Well, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good to hear.
Are you feeling refreshed?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh.
Why?
he wants to tell him.
No, he's not eating a curry at the moment, Paul. You're okay.
He's not. Is it all right? Well, you may have fell asleep, Paul,
Why?
because you were snoring.
No.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we have, buddy.
Yeah, you fell asleep, Paul. We can hear you snoring in the background, mate. I hate to say it, you actually did fall asleep. We can hear you snoring.
Live on air, I'm shocked.
Live on air, and we're not lying. Look at the chat. Look at the chat. Seriously, Paul, about 5 minutes ago, you were snoring, mate.
It's good, Paul.
How far?
It all adds to the entertainment value. Thank you for that.
Yeah. How far into the show are we? So we can go back?
We are an hour and 20 minutes in, roughly. Yeah, I was mid talking to somebody. You interrupted me snoring.
Sorry.
You give us enough ammunition, Paul. You just give me more. So yeah, I don't know if we woke you up laughing or you woke yourself up just then. Hugh in the chat says, "Watch your teeth don't fall out." And Dan says he was 30 minutes late for a Zoom meeting with people last week because he dozed off at his bench. And Dan says he's a man after his own heart. Bless him. Yeah, PJ was down for the count. He was.
Oh,
He had a little nap.
I should not laugh, as I have done that, and there is proof of it.
I'm saying absolutely nothing.
Yeah, you fell asleep the other week, didn't you? I forgot about that. I forgot you fell asleep in here.
I just checking for something.
I'm just coming from the house. Yeah, of course you have, yeah.
What about the time that I fell asleep?
Which one?
True.
Oh, poor Rich.
The best one ever was me. I fell asleep in here one night. And you know, as you're not quite in a deep sleep and something will wake you up out of the sleep.
Yeah.
I heard somebody snoring, right? And I got up and Jot went, right, who's asleep in the hangout? And then it slowly dawned on me it was me. And I was like, never mind. Never mind, doesn't matter. I was like, nothing, don't worry, it could have been me. Yeah, I fell asleep. Not quite fully asleep, snoring and woke myself back up. Oh, hilarious. Thank you for that, Paul.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you. You keep mentioning them truck builds, mate. Oh, bless you. Have you drank much of that wine?
Not really.
Get it all down you then. Let's see what happens then. Oh, that's brilliant, mate. Thank you. David Wright says, "In evening all, back at the bench tonight after a while away, family visit." Welcome back, mate. Thank you. I think it was you wished me well on Facebook, David, as well. I missed your post because you didn't tag me, so I didn't see it. I stumbled across it the other day. I think I did respond to you. I'm pretty sure it was you. Thank you for your well wishes, mate. Yeah, doing okay now. I've got an echocardiogram booked in in a month, 27th of August. So, yeah. Because I'm not going to say I'm looking forward to. I'm not looking forward to getting that done, but it's a
I
good
didn't
thing.
realise you had a heart, Paul.
No, it's black.
Okay.
Yeah.
Black with soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made out of rock.
All right, Roland. Bloody hell. And yes, Roland is German, living in South Africa.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Good day, Cobblediga pal.
South Africa.
I can't do a South African accent.
We can barely do an Aussie one by the sound of this. I should have guessed. All the best, Seaman. Oh, that was terrible, wasn't it?
Oh my god!
Wow.
Don't get any
Fall asleep quick.
That escalated quickly into scariness.
I'm going to say this, and I know I'm biased, but I've just done that. 4 coats, pigments down, probably only needed 3 on a grey primer. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah, it's getting stripped tomorrow.
No,
I'm joking.
What colour is it supposed to be?
Orange. That's good. Nice colour, that's right. It's probably getting whited out by the camera as well, isn't it?
It will be a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Dan says, I dozed off while wet sanding a model at 2 a.m. Well, funny story. I was doing a voiceover in here the other day. Rich was in here with me. I did 3 in a row, and it was like nearly 2 hours of talking. And halfway through one, I'd had a big meal for my tea. I think my sugar. I think I'm a bit of sugar low. And I started to doze off talking. I've got to go back and rewatch the videos and make sure I'm not there. Go, no, actually, I'm not going to lie. I stopped halfway through and had a 10-minute nap in the chair here. Because I was falling asleep, fully falling asleep, doing a voiceover while I was talking, falling asleep.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Just imagine how the viewers feel.
That's what I mean. If I bore myself, I'm screwed, aren't I? Paul, I didn't hear about your recent health issue. Okay. Yeah, I've got atrial fibrillation, mate, where your heart doesn't quite fire properly from time to time. And I had a fast AFS episode in 2020 where I woke up in the middle of the night with like 200 beat per minute heartbeat, sky high blood pressure. And it happened again about 2 weeks ago, I think it was.
Yeah.
About 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Couldn't even get an ambulance to the hospital. There's no ambulances available. I had to make my own way there. There's a 3-hour wait for an ambulance, so I got to lift off my mum.
You're kidding me, Paul.
Yeah, 3-hour wait, mate. The NHS is struggling a bit at the minute. And I don't think it's a high priority call because I'm on warfarin and that anyway, I don't know. The funny thing is, I had my mum give me a lift. I had my mum blowing red lights. And it was like, go through the light. Just do it. It was half 2 in the morning or whatever it was. Like, go through the light. Go on, do it. So yeah, I think it was 12 hours in A&E, and yeah, I'm going to go to an AF clinic and try and get this sorted a bit. So I was either dehydrated, low on magnesium, or sleep apnea.
Or all three.
Or all of them. All of them could be. So, yeah, you kind of got my heart fluttering a bit before, Dan, when you made that patron thing. So
yeah. Don't do that again.
No, do it again. Somebody else do it. I can cope. Somebody else. I've got tablets. I can cope. So yeah, it's something hard for life. It's just one of them. I think it's the signal to your heart misfiring, doesn't do the full beat, so it flutters.
Yep.
But the first time I had it, I couldn't feel it. I didn't know I had it. I could just hear it in my ear. I could feel it this time because I was short on breath and everything. So a bit of a panic, but great care from the NHS as usual. And done and dusted in 12 hours and back home.
Oh, Rolf. Okay.
We're not going to control Sensei's touch with German aircraft mechanic in Germany called Rolf. First one to read his name. He said,
I know Rolf. We know all each other. Yeah.
Ah.
It's a very common name. Actually, only spelled with one F at the end, but there might be some with 2 F. I've just never seen it before.
Yeah. Mark says, Paul has suffered with AF for over 15 years now. 2 ablations to cure it. So you're not.
Sorry, I was going to say I know a famous Rolf, but I checked myself.
No, don't say that. It's just bloody died as well. Don't say that.
Don't do that.
Little boys.
No, you feel free with the big donations, Dan. More than happy with them. I can deal with it. I can deal with it. What does he say? So you're not alone. I know, mate. It's not nice. It's just one of them, isn't it? It's just scary when you can feel your heart going absolutely batshit in your chest.
Yeah.
Not nice at all.
Not fun.
At least you know you've got one.
Yep. Well, I've got an echocardiogram next month, and then I'm being referred to the AF clinic to have a closer look at things.
It's worse when it goes 100 miles an hour and then it just stops, and then it goes 100 miles an hour and then it stops.
Yeah, no, you don't want that, mate.
No.
Mine skips 2 or 3 beats.
Oh, mine does that all the time, mate. Palpitations.
Yeah.
I get ectopic beats, which is just an extra every now and then.
Is this a model show, or is this? Let's compare all of our.
It's a bit of everything. It's a bit of everything, I think, Rich. It's the fall. We're over 40 and we're falling apart. Yeah, the palpitations are not nice, are they, Joe? When it missed quite a few in a row.
Yeah.
Those modelers are a sickly lot.
Yeah.
Speak for yourselves. Alan and I are all right, aren't we, Al?
Yep. I mean, I'm broken in my own ways, like, but
You got gout, Simon.
No, I haven't got gout.
You did have it though, didn't you?
Would you like it?
I could have.
You? Am I thinking of the right person?
I did suffer from gout, but I take tablets to get rid of it.
Well, there you go. So you got an illness as well then.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And Al got that rash from the zoo. Do you remember?
Yeah.
All monkeys.
Pass it on to me, the dirty bugger.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's not go there.
Yeah.
At least that cream you gave me cleared it up, Paul.
And it could have cleaned the applicator off though, mate, when you gave me it back. The tide mark on that thing was disgusting.
It was. I had to get quite deep.
Brown, red, and white. Who the hell that thing had been?
Just one too far.
That reminds me of a video I was sent today, which I will put in the chat.
All right, nobody play it on your phone on screen, please.
That was a nice good morning you gave us there this morning, Alan.
You could have got bloody glass with them things.
My God.
Could have.
Hanging that up.
Oh, definitely.
We've still got 49 watching, 54 thumbs up. What time is it? 8:30.
That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I'm not doing any more modelling tonight. I've had enough.
Neither am I.
Have you done any at all anyway?
Too much now as well.
I mean, call it modelling, Al.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
Look at that. Look at that. Look. Just a quick sand back and a quick polish.
Where's all my chat's gone?
Look at that. Look at that roof on that beauty.
There we go.
Just needs a little bit more. It's got a little bit of orange peel on it still.
Yeah.
I always find that I lack in the polishing is around the edges because I'm so worried about the edges.
Yeah, I just had to do the front and back on that, Joe, before. That's why I said I'm going to do a little bit more.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's just so forgiving, this 2K. It really is. I'm not going to jinx myself, touch wood. I've not had a run, and I've not burned through yet.
Hang on. What's this wood you touching?
It's on a bench in front of me here.
Okay, just checking.
A wooden shelf over there. Or it could be the wood on there.
Just checking.
Yeah. It's not that big, Paul. I'm reaching over here. Not that good. Devin says, Paul, have you built the 12 scale? Did you say 12? The bloody heart's in the way on the chat.
What Crowd GT?
Yeah,
12 scale. No, I've got it in the stash, mate. I've got it in the stash. I keep looking at it and thinking, but I've got so many kits I need to get done. But yeah, it looks an amazing kit. I know Alan's got one as well.
And I have.
Have you got one?
No.
Oh, git.
You're getting one though, aren't you, Si?
No.
Well, that's
not the attitude.
No.
That went pear-shaped quickly, didn't
it? Doesn't float my boat, that one, to be honest. I don't know why.
It's meant to be an amazing kit to build, what everyone says.
Yeah.
It's meant to be absolutely beautiful.
It'll look beautiful next to my Enzo.
Yeah.
You know, it does look a nice kit, but it's just not for me.
I've been thinking about a bit about that as well, because we said we were going to sort of bodybuild it at some point, didn't we, Paul?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go for the silver. I'm going to keep it the silver.
Yeah. I'm going to go with a different colour on mine. Don't know what, but I think there's a nice red in it, if I remember right. I think it's like a maroon red.
Yeah, it's like a deep maroon red, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I might go for something like that. I don't know yet. I'll have a look. Silver's the signature colour for it, isn't it, at the end of the day? So you're not going to go wrong doing that colour, are you?
No.
So I thought silver or white.
White would be different. Yeah, white would be different on it. Or I might go out there with a really batshit crazy colour. At the end of the day, the world's your oyster now for me, innit?
Yeah.
Any colour at my fingertips, so I can find it.
You fucker.
Only customers put requests inside.
Can that swear word then, Si?
Hey?
Did you swear then, Si?
Did I swear? No, I said cheeky bugger.
Oh.
I said, but you're not wrong, mate. I actually quite enjoy the hunt for some of the colours, if I'm honest.
Do you know what, though? I do miss Southside, but some of them are just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You end up on that many wild goose chases, don't you? Like, someone's like, this is the colour. You're like, oh, I've got it. No, that's not the colour. Not the colour. Tracy, your shell and Pennzoil colours are on the site as well, mate.
Yeah, they are.
We don't know which one you want. So they're both on there. Si, which one do you think it is? The shell
So
one.
the shell one is just the cyber yellow, and the Pennzoil one is the Pennzoil one, and they're both exact color matches for shell and Pennzoil. So you take your choice, Tracy, mate.
There is a difference in the tones.
They both get used. So
The shells are the shells are more vibrant yellow.
Yeah,
that's probably the one I'd go for.
Yeah,
but they're on the site for you. I did them this morning, I think it was.
They're both color matched to the brand,
and we got the red as well. The red's there as well.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah, we got there in the end with that one.
Yeah.
That was a nightmare.
Yeah.
You know what'll happen tomorrow? The decals will turn up for my Ferrari, and I want to finish
you
that.
started a new kit.
I'll have a decal fest tomorrow doing that and doing this, because there's quite a lot of decals on this.
There you go.
Including a full
What's that like, Si?
Just sent a message on the ProScale website for a colour, so I'll go to you, Si, won't I?
Yeah, I'll have a look, Rich. Give me a minute, mate.
I just noticed Rich's desk. Are those Legos? They are. Rich is rebuilding his Lego Bugatti Chiron.
Yes.
So Rich likes his Lego, as do I and a few other guys as well.
Yep.
Good fun. And those large-scale 1A cars are absolutely amazing to build. They are very, very cool.
I'll be very surprised if we can't do that, Rich. I will tell you in 2 seconds.
Oh, God. Trace says I'll have them both and the red. Yeah, no worries, mate. They're on the site for you, mate. Grab them.
Put in your boots, buddy.
Yep. And Shane's evening, morning, chaps. Hello, mate.
How's it, Shane?
Hello.
Shane.
You all right?
Rich, we can do that, mate. I shall put it on the database now, and hopefully Paul will make it up tomorrow so we can get it on the website.
More than likely Sunday or Monday now.
Yeah, Sunday. Be on over the weekend, hopefully.
Yeah, weekends are a bit difficult for me doing the paints.
Yeah.
But
yes, we can do that. So I'll add it, Rich, and we'll get it made up. And as soon as it's done and on there, I'll message you anyway, buddy, and tell you it's available for you to order. Looks like a nice colour, actually. I like that.
What colour is this, Si?
It's black metallic here. Black metallic.
Hmm. Very cool. Dan says, I put together a Lego BMW. Oh, I had that. I bought that cheap with the DeLorean and sold it on. But yeah, it looks like a nice kit. That's an epic bike, that thing, as well. Beautiful machine.
Anyway, guys, I'm off.
All right, Roland.
All right, Roland.
Later,
See you later,
buddy.
mate.
Okay, Roland.
Bye,
See you
Roland.
later, Roland.
Hey, good one.
See you later, Roland. See you over the
Bye,
weekend.
buddy.
Do the
Just says thank you. No worries, mate. If you have a request, just drop us a message. Do me a favour, though. Don't PM me directly. Post it on the ProScale, either the Facebook ProScale Messenger, which I deal with primarily, or the ProScale contact form on the website, which I deals with primarily. You might get both of us on, depending who gets to it first, or what the question is in its site at the end of the day. But we did kind of delegate them to each other to make it easier.
Yep.
And just put your request in that way. I've got no problem with you messaging me. The problem is I get my messengers through the roof every day, and your message will just disappear and it's gone. Whereas when I go to ProScale, it's there in front of me and Si can see it at the same time. So it's got less chance of being forgotten about. So yeah, don't PM me directly.
And if you are looking for a colour, what really helps us, if you can give us the car manufacturer, Ford, Rover, whatever it might be,
a car
paint code, ideally,
and a car
the name of the paint if you can't, or a RAL code or a Pantone code.
And the name of the car it comes off can help as well.
That can help as well, yeah.
Philip's asking what new stuff is on the, I think he's saying way. The heart's in the way. The last message of the chat, I can't read the N word on the message because of the bloody heart on screen. I'm assuming it
What
said
new
on the
stuff is on the
way.
way from ProScale?
Alcantara paint. There's certainly black on the way. Si's not sure on this yet, but we're going to do it, definitely. And maybe other colours, Si, if we can get it.
Yeah, if you say it looks good. I mean, there's loads of stuff.
I think it looks brilliant, mate. I really do think it looks good.
We'll have titanium, gold, and silver up soon in our metallic range.
Yeah, we're going to add to that metallic range, which they are phenomenal. Joe, how finely pigmented are those metal colours?
Very fine. Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Beautiful. That gunmetal is just spot on.
Yeah. So we got a dark gunmetal that got added the other day, and we got plans full stop. Me and Si were talking about something else today that we might do some point as well. So
yes,
yeah, we've got lots of ideas, and we're just concentrating on getting customers' orders out, custom orders added to our website. I'm just concentrating on doing these builds to promote stuff. Look at that. Just look at that.
The key thing for us at the moment, and actually it's gone quicker than gone better than I thought it would, is getting a good range out there. So you've got choice.
What have we
we've
got now,
over 200 paints on there now.
200 paints, is it?
And that's growing. We're putting on somewhere between 10 and 20 paints per week, roughly.
And if Dan Pedersen has anything to say about it, you'll end up with 40 or 50 a month.
Oh, Dan's been brilliant, to be fair to him.
Dan's epic. He's absolutely
found loads of fantastic colours for us.
Stellar.
Yeah.
Don't tell him that, though, because his head's big enough as it is, so keep that quiet.
All right.
Paul, you have directions on your paint. There's instructions on the back of the bottle, and you get an info sheet with every order that tells you how to paint them. You can watch my videos, and I explain how to use the paint. I do have plans to do standalone videos on explaining everything. Primer colours, generally, the lighter the paint, I go with white and dark grey. The darker the paint, I'd stick with the normal grey. And metallics, I generally go with black if it's an actual metallic silver or gunmetal. If it's a metallic dark blue or something like that, I go with grey as well. So generally, the lighter the paint, the lighter the primer. Metallics, I'd always go black personally.
And
what about pink
just
primer?
to be clear, Paul said dark grey.
Yeah,
it's light grey. We don't do a dark grey.
Yeah, we do.
We do a grey and a light grey.
Yeah, the light grey and the darker grey.
Yeah, but you said dark grey with the light colours. Doesn't matter.
Well, it's a dark grey. Darker grey. Semantics, Simon. Semantics. Yes, somebody just said it in the background then, the pink primer for red. Red and pink, you can't beat it as a combination.
So that's got the pink primer on it. And that's Ferrari Rosso Corsa red. Goes down
When would you use pink primers?
Reds.
Just reds.
Red. I believe it does work on yellow, but I've never actually done it myself, Al.
Yeah, I'm curious about yellow.
Possibly dark maroon purple colours as well.
Yeah, purples.
You just got to be colour that you don't lose your tone of paint underneath with the colour. Because that's the issue of putting some of the lighter colours over darker grey primers. You'll lose the vibrancy of the paint.
Yeah.
If anyone has any questions, just drop us a message. We'll answer you. We're very personable and, Simon's approachable.
Occasionally.
Me, not so much. No, I am. I'm only joking. I'll answer your questions.
If you look on the website, Dan, where we believe there's a specific call out for primer, we have got that on there. Some of it's about personal choice as well, because you can significantly change a color down or up depending on the background primer you use. And if you want a darker version of a scheme, then that's your choice. So it becomes a bit, as Paul said, semantic then.
Yeah, you can overthink it. It's not.
Yeah, I wouldn't get too stressed about it.
With enough codes down on any prime, you'll get the coverage. But with like you're using the pink with the red, the coverage is so quick, and the vibrancy of the paint.
Yeah.
Jamie's used pink primer under these Ferraris, and the red just pops, doesn't it, Jamie?
It's fantastic.
Just absolutely, and you cover it really quick.
Yeah.
Really quick.
I mean that's a light colour, and that was over our grey primer, and doesn't do it justice on there. But that took me. I probably would have got away with 3 coats. I put 4 on there, 4 lightish coats.
Yeah.
It does cover very well. The pigment's stunning in it.
My magic number's 7. It is, but I put 7 to 8 coats of everything. Really light coats, and I'll say it again without sounding big-headed. I think my paint jobs speak for themselves. So,
and thank you for appreciate that, mate.
Yeah, seeing that, yeah.
You know, we Paul said, you know, we don't put crap out there. It's tested to death before it goes out.
Yep.
Because we've had it where we've ruined models in the past, and we all hate it. So.
Not with our paints, with other manufacturers' paints.
Yeah. In the past.
In the past, yeah. But, you know, ProScale went live in March. I was testing these paints in November. If you're a patron and go back, Dan Pedersen's just watched it. The Civic build, the exclusive patron Civic build, that was the first use of ProScale paint. Before it was even a proper thought, I was just testing paint that I was sent. And that was the first successful test. And then it's evolved into what it is now.
And I was spraying earlier. I'm assuming you've pointed Dan at International Scale Modeler Facebook page.
Not yet.
If you do, Dan, ask questions on there. There are loads of people that are only too willing to help answer questions if you're not sure.
Or if you drop a message, Dan, I'll get in that supporter chat, and there's loads of people in there as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's a personal email in the description of this video that goes to me. I get those, and I'll answer your questions by email if you got any questions.
Yeah.
Or messenger, whatever. It goes to anyone. I'll always answer anyone's question if I can.
We try and be a helpful bunch of guys.
We do. And come and join the Hangouts. Come and join us in here.
Definitely.
We'll have a laugh and a joke and do some modelling with us.
Maybe a bit of
Don't swear,
swearing. Oh,
Incidentally, Paulie's still awake?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, thank God for that.
I'm just reviewing the instructions on this tank.
We're very quiet. I thought you might nodded off again.
That's because I'm reviewing the instructions on this tank, which are in a foreign language.
Ah.
Is Rich still in the chat? Did he hear us earlier about the paint? I've put it on there.
BJ, it's not too late to bail, buddy.
On what, mate?
A tank.
No. It's a challenge build, so I have to do it. So, because my counterpart is doing a shiny car. So.
Oh, you didn't get suckered into that, did you? That's the counter build, and someone builds the kit. You said you're building, and they don't build their side of the bargain.
that'll
I'm looking forward to doing this, actually, to be honest.
Yeah, but you build most stuff anyway, don't you, PJ?
Yeah.
No.
Admittedly, not armor, but I'll give it a go.
I think so too.
So Philip says, seriously, don't give praise unless it's worth it, but Paul and Simon ProScale is the best I've ever tried. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, mate.
Dan says, as a newbie to airbrushing, I found the primer recommendations really helpful as I gain experience. Yep. Paul has seen use the pink primer to the Tamiya GT2. Oh yeah, that paint popped on that thing. Really, really did. And yeah, Peter's done it as well, especially when you get the red paint, Peter, as well. When you get an actual red paint, not orange, from a different manufacturer.
Yep.
Coca-Cola orange paint. Lovely.
Yep.
Always Coca-Cola.
Flash Fanta.
Orange.
It's only a bit out.
A bit.
What's Peter want in the chat there? He's after something.
He is, isn't he?
He's being nice.
ProScale red onto that. I'm building Lamborghini Miura or the red over gold. Can you recommend ProScale colours for it? So red over gold. Red over gold.
Are we looking for like a candy color?
I'm saying it must be a candy.
We've got a candy ruby red on the site.
You don't have any clears though.
But that's what that is, Joe. Essentially,
Is it?
It's a very, very thin paint. Yeah, to go over a metal base.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
I
if you-
haven't used it yet. I've not tested it yet, so I need to give it a go. I've sprayed it just to make sure it was okay, but I haven't actually physically properly tested it yet.
Yeah, for that, Dan, I would use black primer, the gold, and then the red candy over the top, and that will pop once you've 2K'd it.
Yep. Devin says, I like using Tammy LPs as base coat for applying my final colour. You get incredible cover and use a lot less paint for your final colour. Okay, the LPs are good paints. Yeah, they're not bad. Pete says, I found you all very supportive and encouraging. Top lunch of modelers. I highly recommend jumping in the Hangout when you can. Thank you, mate. I'm not as pessimistic as Si. I'm worse.
He's after something.
He's not. He's being nice. He's being nice there. Peter's a nice guy. He won't fall asleep in it. It's a two-tone paint. The red is almost maroon on the real car. Leave it with us. We'll have a look. Don't do it that way, Dan. If it's two-tone, it's going to be different. We thought you were doing like a gold base with a candy over the top. I mean, you can do that, but if you want that proper red maroon, we'll find that for you, won't we, Si?
Is that almost like the Bordeaux?
Could be.
If you know the name of the colour, Dan, that would be helpful.
Yeah.
If not, we'll have a look, mate. Nigel Teaser, hello, folks. I'll be a bit late. No worries, mate. Welcome aboard.
Hey, Nigel. What kind of car is it on, Dan?
Lamborghini Miura.
Oh.
Beautiful car. Absolutely stunning machine. So what kit's you building then? Do you reckon it's the Hassie kit? Hasegawa?
Guys.
Okay. Which kit you building then? Is the Hasegawa kit? There's a Tillery make one, I think they do, don't they? I'm sure they make one. Yeah, no worries, Dan. We'll have a look too, because there'll be a factory colour that, so we'll be able to find that. Probably. The problem is the older the car, the more difficult it starts to find in records. And it's a Hasegawa kit. There we go. Good kit there. I got that on the stash as well. So, Dan, as your new patron, there's lots to catch up on the site. If you go back through the main posts on the page, you'll see all the newest threads. I mean, there's like exclusive Friday updates. There's one today. It's very eclectic. It's all over the shop today. I thought it was quite interesting. Yeah, and all the old videos are there as well. Mate, there's some exclusive ones on there as well that haven't been seen before. There's a review of the GX paint. There's how to fix paint mistakes, P wipers, that Civic builds on there. There's quite a bit on there. And obviously you can get a hold of me on there if you want to as well. He says, I'm good with anything close, doesn't have to be factory correct. I'll go with metallics. We'll find it, mate. We'll find it. It's good for us to have it too, because it's another paint for the site as well.
There's at least 11 Rosso colours on the Lamborghini range. So if you do have a name to be able to narrow it down, that'd be helpful.
Is that for the Miura?
It's not. Miura doesn't come up on the database.
You probably better Google Lamborghini Miura factory colours, because I bet there's not that many from back then.
Yeah,
and it might be there then. Yeah, no, but we can find the colour then.
If you have trouble finding colours, you need to speak to Ian Tyrrell.
Yeah, I wonder how approachable Ian would be. Seems like a nice guy.
Very approachable, to be honest.
Yeah, he seems like a nice bloke.
Yeah.
It could be a custom colour,
I bet it's a factory colour. Yeah, he knows a lot about Lambos, doesn't he?
Yeah. Have you seen one of his latest videos? He's got 3 Miuras there. He's got all 3 of the versions there.
Oh, nice.
Parked next to each other.
Dan, is there a trivia question? What width are your paint bottles? Sorry? What width are our paint bottles?
Width? I don't know.
I haven't got one to hand. Where are they?
I have got one. I've got one right in front of me.
I'm going to go with 25 mil.
No, they're not.
No, the
Like
35 mil is a smaller one.
34.8.
And
There's 30 mil on the bottom.
I have to laugh, Alan.
Yeah.
Alan, you got your calipers on that.
Yes.
Yeah. Paul's perfectly acceptable. 35. I was like, no, they're not. 34.8.
whatever.
I'm just glad you're awake, Paul, to be honest. You still awake, Jamie? You've gone very quiet. He's an idiot, isn't he?
And the bigger bottles, the primer bottles, are 46.
There you
say,
go.
for argument's sake, or 45.9. Yeah.
Just clocked 14 hours up, boys. That's why I've gone quiet.
What, modelling?
Yeah.
But it's hard life, isn't it, mate?
It is.
Hey, innit? Sitting in your room,
It is.
doing your hobby. Oh, I mean,
It is. I'm on that sort of figure as well.
what was your official measurement? 34.8, Dan, I believe it was. But Philip saying it's the same as Mr. Colour, apparently.
Well, good for them.
Jamie's down the pub. No, Jamie's eyeing up his phone box. He's having a look. Apparently he's thinking of renting out to Superman.
You leave that alone.
Have you told Alan that story yet? You'll have to tell Alan off air.
I'm intrigued now.
Jamie's got a bit of property now.
I've gone into the property.
It's a 1-bedroom. That's it.
Bedroom,
you haven't
7
bought an old
detached.
red one, have you, Jamie?
7 detached. I've got a 7 detached.
It's got its own phone. Lovely.
Condo.
It's got a lovely, light, airy view.
Countryside views. 5
Stinks a
minutes
bit.
from the beach.
What do you
Stinks
pay
of
for that out
piss.
of interest, Jamie?
Sorry?
What do you pay for it?
20 English pounds.
Seriously?
Yes.
That come with glass?
It's everything, mate.
Wow. That's
Dodgy
cheap.
cards.
They
Hang
were
on,
going
hang
for
on.
some serious money at one time, you know.
Does it come with cards attached?
Yeah. I've got a joke here. I don't know who to pick on. You got to be careful at our age, haven't you?
Yeah.
I'll leave it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I'll leave it. Whose mum's still alive?
No, not mine.
Fucking hell, this is getting dark.
Oh, he swore! He
Jesus
swore!
Christ.
He swore! There we go. We got him to swear. Simon, you know what that means?
Dark suddenly. Whose mum's still alive?
Yeah.
Oh,
Could I
I
pick
was-
on?
I was asking.
That's 20 quid, Mr. Shuri.
No, it's a tenner. We'll let him have a tenner. It is a high swear filter, mate. Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Unbelievable. That's too. Blasphemy as well.
I've lost. Sorry, Tracy. Really sorry, Tracy.
God.
Bloody hell, Simon.
It's not even past the watershed, so you can't get away with that.
Even that was dark.
I was saying it as a joke and it worked because it made you swear. You've got to be careful. When you're 20, you can crack mum jokes all day long, can't you? And it very rarely backfires, does it? But at our age, you're dicing with death, literally.
Yeah.
What do you mean at our age?
Anyone over 40
Okay.
or pensioners like you
Okay.
and Andy.
I'll allow that. I'll
That's not
allow
nice,
that.
is it, PJ?
Pardon me?
That's not nice, is it?
I don't care anymore, mate. I
But
really
it's
don't care. I'm
true.
beyond caring.
He's had a sleep. He's refreshed. He's all right.
It's back on it now.
I have to grab it.
Drink!
I have to grab sleep whenever I can get it, mate.
He nearly grabbed his pull cord as well. Dougie was on the bleeper. Yeah, I'm on the floor. Can't get up.
I'm falling over.
Are you all right, Mr. Lewis? I'm on the floor. Can't get up. Need the ambulance.
He looks blue, eh, breathing?
Yeah, ruthless.
Tracy's sitting here just aghast. I'm sorry, Tracy. I'm really sorry. The blasphemy was worse.
Hey, you don't get this on other live streams, do you?
God's sake, Simon. Oh, shit.
Oh, you're all doing it now.
Bloody hell. Jesus H Christ.
Even if you did say Jehovah.
Stow him!
That's
in
what
here.
we started.
Ah, there you go. See, told you we did a professional stream, didn't I?
Yeah.
When does that start?
So another order, Porsche 935 white.
Ooh.
Yeah, we can do that. We'll find that one for you, mate.
Well, that's just white then.
Gonna say what I said to Simon the other day. So I got a pen in hand. Seriously, have you got one? Write that down, mate.
I'm looking at it now.
I'm mid polish, mate. Otherwise, I'd do it myself.
So what's with the pinky finger, Paul?
You're in mid.
Same as Simon's middle
You're
finger.
in mid polish, Paul.
What's that?
That's kind of dodgy, isn't it? You're in mid polish.
I'm in mid polish. I'm nearly there. Just at the end strokes. Oh, why do we always go tits up on this? We start off all right, and at the end of it, we're all like a bunch of teenage kids.
Up.
Tits up. Oh,
Jamie, cut it out.
looks promising. Anyway.
Looks promising.
Oh my god, that was so funny the other day. Wow, look at that! I'm thinking, what the hell are we looking at? I have to tell these when we go off air. That was funny. What did Jamie?
It was just a little bit.
Well, Porsche do a white. I don't know if it's 935 white. It's certainly not coming up as that. It's a 1995 2000 colour.
No, it will be that. I'll find it. You'll have to search for the car.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, it's sometimes easier said than done looking for the car.
I think this new Dan P's the Superman. He's got his first pro scale order in already.
Oh, nice. Let's have a butcher's what you've ordered out of interest.
Send me everything.
Oh dear.
Just always light, thin coats.
Yeah, nice light thin coats.
And I'll tell you, their micro filler primer is beautiful stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You put it on, and then you take a Tamiya 3000 sponge.
How's it go?
I didn't quite get that, Joe. Well, how's the sanding action?
How dare actually he's laughing.
All I heard.
It sounded like he sounded like he was shooing off a cat out of his garden.
No.
I thought he turned into monkey off it.
As soon as I finished going, I knew I'm
There
going.
you go.
I knew I was going to get called on that one.
Just knew it was coming.
I knew it was coming. I'm just sitting here, never mind. I got tears. Oh, I've been at the bench too long today.
Mark put his first order in tonight as well. You did? Oh god, we have a flurry of orders tonight, Si. Awesome.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Nice one, guys. You won't regret it.
No, you definitely won't.
Thank you guys. Absolute legend. Lush Splashes primer. Really like Mr. Service and Mr. Colour. Mr. Service is a fantastic primer. I'll be honest, 9 times out of 10, I use Mr. Service 1500 black as a black. Because it's a very good, less semi-gloss black, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It's not as semi-gloss as Tamiya LP5, it's more matte.
Yeah.
I just think it's got really good tone for certain stuff.
Yeah, I do too.
I'll say what I said when I was with UMP. No matter how much involved I am with ProScale, I'm still a modeler. I'm not an idiot. And Si's going to back me up here. Well, he might not back me up that I'm not an idiot. But we are modelers, and we're not going to not use other products, are we, Si? We're not going to sit here and go, we're never going to use bloody Mr. Surfacer, are we? Because we do, and I still do. I am and still do. Show my videos.
Yeah.
It is good, but obviously we've got products that supersede them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Of course, me and Si are completely biased for obvious reasons.
Of course.
But all I'm going to say is this 2K has just been flattered back with a 6,000 and 8,000 Trizec pads and polished with just the UMP polish, not even the compound. I think that finish pretty much speaks for itself there, doesn't it? She's not bad, is she?
Pretty nice.
Not bad at all. My roof's a bit. The decal. It's the only thing I found different about the Tamiya Carbon. It's not as good under clears, any clear, as the Scale Motorsport. It doesn't seem as stable. Doesn't seem to like it as much.
Quick question about the primers you guys have. Do you need to thin your Pro Scale primers?
No. They should be pre-thinned to use out the bottle. I've had one or two people say it's a bit thick, and they've thinned it themselves. But obviously, everyone's got different airbrushes, spray styles. Some prefer a thicker primer, thinner. It's going to vary. What I'm doing, this primer is being thinned to my taste. Don't drink it, wherever you do. So you might need to thin it a bit more for your own needs. I haven't thinned any of ours. I use it straight out the bottle, but I know Alan has thinned his, haven't you, Al?
Yeah. I just prefer the way it sprays when a little bit thinner.
Yeah, and that's a personal preference. And I can't, that's why you get a lot of primers and they're not thinned, so you can do it to your own taste of how you spray. I don't over thin my Mr. Surfaces. I like them with a bit of thickness to them, where some people thin them a lot. So that's a personal preference. If you do think it needs thinning, you can use our base coat thinner to thin it more. If you don't have our base coat thinner, you can use Mr. Hobby Leveling thinner, no problem at all. I've done it. I think Alan did it as well.
Yeah, that's what I use, Mr. Hobby Leveling thinner.
No problem at all. Does the clear need to be thin? The 2K clear is a system, mate. If you go on the channel, Dan, and back a couple of months and look for a blue BMW, there's a full build of it, and I did a standalone 2K video on it showing how to use it. It's a 3-part system of a clear, an activator, and a thinner. But it's what does that, and this is the best clear coat you'll get. You won't beat 2K.
And that video is on the website along with a mix table as well that gives you different amounts. So you don't have to think about it too much.
Yeah.
Which is
really
kindly provided by Mr. Parker.
It was. Alan did that for us.
Yeah, he did.
And as to the quotes about 2K looking unrealistic, I call bullshit on that. I really do. I'd rather have a nice glossy clear coat like that than something that looks like as rough as Badger's arse. I'll be honest. So I hear people complaining all the time about 2K looking unrealistic. Well, when I look at cars, they're shiny. They don't look like you could sand wood on them. So swings and roundabouts at the end of the day. What you want. When I'm building cars, I want that. I want a nice high shine finish. It's exactly what I want. If I knock my lights off, this will show even better.
What I want is the stuff that's supposed to be shiny on a car, shiny. The stuff that's supposed to not be shiny is not shiny.
There you go. For me, that's what a car should look like. Look at that green. That's what she should look like. Not like a Badger's arse and all faded and orange peeled. That's how I want my cars to look. That's what I strive to get.
Unless you're doing a barn find, of course.
Let's do a barn. I can leave Paul alone.
So
sorry,
I shouldn't be using 2K on this tank then. So is that what you're saying?
No, you got 2K it.
No.
Well, here we go. We've got a couple of converts in here. In fact, we've got 3. 4 technically with Mr. Scattergood because he hadn't used 2K before either.
Oh, never.
So, for those who have used other clear coats, are you sticking with 2K or are you going back to the clear coat used beforehand?
I'm sticking with 2K, mate.
I'm sticking with 2K. Thank you.
I'm going back to Pledge.
What are you doing? Are you dipping it or brushing it on?
Oh, roller.
I'm just going straight for. I'm just dipping.
Oh,
gotta use a roller.
Don't double dip. What about you, Jamie? You've used it.
I'm totally converted, mate. I am.
Yeah. It's
what about the painting, Jamie?
Hey.
What? Sorry.
What about the painting?
He enjoys that cult.
No, but in all seriousness, I was a single K, if there's such a thing, forever. I had never used 2K until I used Pro Scale.
It was only recently as well.
Yeah, it's recently, and it has just converted me completely. It's wonderful stuff.
Yeah,
it's easy to use. It's simple to put down. It's scarily easy to use. It really is. It's beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
It is like cheating. You're right.
It's daunting the first time round, and you'll do it, and you'll think, "Is that it?
Yeah.
Is that all it is?"
Yeah, there's going to be more to that. No,
No.
there's not.
It's a piece of cake. And this 2K is the most. I've used loads. I bet you I've used a good dozen plus 2Ks over the years. I've tested loads. I've had loads for review, and there's only been one or two I've ever actually liked, and this supersedes both of those for its easy use, how forgiving it is. I've never been able to push a 2K as much as I have with this, and then have it dry without looking ridiculously thick.
Yeah,
it's like magic. This stuff, it's crazy. It really.
I think that's where the criticism comes in. Some of the other product 2K products, they do have a similarity to Stirrup, where the Pro Scale isn't. It isn't like that at all.
But it also depends on how you finish it. If you don't flat it back and polish it, Joe, what have I always said about clear coats, and you agree with me because I know you say it too.
You have to flat it back and polish it.
Always got to flat it back and polish. It makes such a difference.
And if you flat it back and polish it, you take away that look that everybody says 2K looks too shiny or whatever. It just makes it look like a real paint job.
Yeah.
Sit down. Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's subjective as well. If you don't want to use it, you don't have to use it. You use whatever you want.
Yep.
There are safety concerns, and I'll always say there is, because there is. You got to have a respirator, good extractor. We were talking to Dominic today. Dom bought it, but he won't use it yet because he's got cats in the house. And fair play to him for that. You know what I mean? That's being responsible. Because ISM videos don't use it around family, pets, whatever, because, you need a respirator on. As long as you put a respirator on, cover your skin, you got a good extractor. I've been using this for years.
Yeah, well, with respect, you should be using those things anyway for all your other...
You should have a respirator on for any paint. You shouldn't be getting any paint on your hands either, full stop.
Exactly.
The amount of people are seeing, I will say, in videos, 2K with no mask on and no gloves on.
Crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely crazy. Safety concerns are well documented, and you need real exposure with no mask on to have any issues. And I've been using 2K since 2017, 6 years, no bother. And I spray 2K at least every 7 to 10 days. So as long as you follow those really simple safety, what's the word I'm looking for? Not rules, safety points.
Yeah,
You'll be just fine. It's no more dangerous than using a lacquer.
No.
But Paul's right. Using any paint, you should have a respirator on.
Yep, exactly.
We shouldn't be breathing any particles. Technically, I should have a respirator on doing this polishing. I've got polishing dust in there. You shouldn't be breathing that in.
Or thinners.
Thinners is the one. Do you know what? Of everything I use, thinners is the one thing that screws me up the most.
Yeah.
It really screws with my head. Terrible.
The amount of times I've seen people pour acetone in their hair.
Oh my! I hate acetone.
And spray acetone without a respirator.
Yeah.
I mean, acetone's bad enough just as it is.
Yeah,
then you atomize it. It's just like
asking for trouble.
Yeah,
pint of acetone in the morning gets me going.
There you go. Better than Viagra. But again, using any paints, no matter what they are, acrylic, water-based, you shouldn't be breathing any particles in, full stop.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Shouldn't at all. So Paul's right to say that, you are. And respirators aren't dear at all. A really good one, but that one costs at 36 quid.
Yeah.
And that thing's brilliant. My full face one I use for 2K cost me 140
That's what I use, one of those 3M with particle filters, double filters.
Yeah.
Works a treat.
If you do use respirators, change your filters. I think it's at least every 3 months.
Well, there's a date on the filter. There should be if they're decent ones.
I can get.
I think that's it. I think that's actually expiry date of the filter sign, not its use. They have a limited shelf life. I think it's that, mate. I think
it also depends on usage as well. Because if you're only spraying once a month, and not so much of a problem in
I
that
mean,
respect. But if you spray regularly, like you do, Paul, then yes.
One thing you can do to help out with the cartridges is to remove them after you've done your paint session and
Put them in a
in
bag.
sealed plastic bag.
Yeah.
Because if they've got carbon in them, they will constantly be absorbing the outside air.
At the end of the day, what doesn't cause issues now? You're just breathing the air outside. You're poisoning yourself.
To be honest, Andy, you don't really need to remove them to put them in you just put the whole thing in a plastic bag.
Or you can toss the whole thing. Yeah.
It's not huge, is it?
The only reason why I don't do that is just because of, you're breathing in it the whole time, and
Yeah. I do, one thing I do regularly is just spray the inside of my respirator with bacterial stuff, because you can pick up sore throats and shit through that if you're not careful.
Don't sneeze in it either. It's not good.
It's not good.
No. Burping's not good either. Yeah, burping's not nice either.
But at the end of the day, on a more serious note, okay, as Dominic pointed out with his cats, there are other people in the environment. If you've got children and anything like that that come into your mod making area, think about them.
But there's easy ways to do that. As long as they're not in the room with you at the time, and in the time that it's off gassing, you're fine. Leave a window open, let it off gas. A couple of hours later, it'll be perfectly safe.
Yeah. Just be aware of what you're doing, what you're working with.
And also, what we talk about with Dom as well is it doesn't really matter what you're spraying. Any paint will have airborne particles, whether it's acrylic, lacquer, anything. Just put a mask on it. It's a sensible thing to do.
Yeah, you can pay masks off for like 20 quid.
Even if it's water-based paint, put a mask on.
Just say
anything going into your lungs.
Just let him have his moment.
No, I'm just saying anything going into your lungs that's not air is not healthy. So be sensible.
That's what I say. Just breathing in day to day, breathing in that much crap.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? That's why I like my cave out here. I'm all by myself, and I can fart to my heart's content.
Oh God, no, that's disgusting. I'll still never get over Telford. Telford 2021.
You still walk funny now.
Telford 2021.
You're supposed to stay in Telford. You're not supposed to mention that.
I can still smell it now. I dream about it.
Oh God!
Just look at that.
Right, hang on. Let's just get this straight. You dream about Paul's farts.
No, not me. I wasn't there. Oh, yeah, it was that one. Oh,
you were.
I remember what you're talking about now. Yeah, there was a slight downdraft in the centre, wasn't it? And it was, yeah.
A downdraft. Okay.
There was a slight breeze towards you. Like it was great.
The crew,
like a backdraft.
The crew on the next table just kept getting a whiff of it. You could see them looking around, wondering where it came from.
I kept pointing at you.
Oh, it's disgusting. That really was bad.
Hey, the bodily function, I can't help it. Well, there we go. We're all polished. She looks absolutely stunning.
The body looks great. The rest of it is rubbish.
There's my paint rack in the background. You see my paint?
Easy.
Does look good, that mate.
She's a beautiful colour as well. Where's my wheels?
It's a gorgeous car as well.
It is beautiful, mate, isn't it? Even my contact at Alpha Models was surprised I was building this. Like, where did you get that from? I was like, I've had it for quite a while. You can't get that one anymore. I was like, I know.
Yeah, I've been trying to cajole you into selling it to me for God knows
no
how
chance. No way. It's got a lot nicer than wheels on as well. Oh, missed out on the bloody back. Wunderbar. Back in a sec.
Wunderbarly.
Well, Shane, snorting the lines with a mask on is not easy. However, if you get a couple of straws,
eyeball Paul.
If you get a couple of straws, you can pass them through the nose part on the front of the mask if you've got one of these. Just through there, mate.
Hang on, where are you going with this?
Shane's asking, how do I snort lines with a mask on? Shane, you put a couple of straws through the front there.
Yeah, it's not really something we should be discussing on a live stream, do you think? I'll just check it.
I'm just answering a question of one of our viewers.
Yeah, okay. All right. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Taking an odd turn.
What the hell's going on? What's going on?
Yes. Simon's giving snorting advice.
I was giving a demonstration on how to snort lines with a face mask on.
With a face mask on.
Yeah.
Shane asked a question.
Allegedly.
How do you snort lines with a mask on? I've answered.
Answer that posted.
So the logical question extension of this is, how do you know this, Simon?
Well, how do you think I'll know it?
Ah, okay.
Dan Scattergun showed me how to do it.
Simon is a rock and roller.
Yeah, I got a lesson from the master, Mr. Scattergun.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
He's keeping very quiet there in the background with his ecto.
You know.
You nearly finished it, Dan. It looks it.
Oh.
It's looking pretty good, mate.
I'm doing bits at a time. I've just painted the. Hang on, I need to hold that bit. I've just painted.
I have put too much thought into it. You're right, Dan.
And all his doodads bits. I've just realised though, you can make a clear green if you spray clear yellow first and then a clear blue over the top. You make a nice clear green. I don't know if that comes out on camera.
Or you can mix them together before you spray them.
Yeah.
Well, or you could just buy clear green.
Yeah.
Or you can put clear green, clear yellow and clear red together and make orange.
Oh well, I've got a
blue green to make purple.
Clear green. So I just invented one on the fly.
Hey, what those junior art classes came in really handy, didn't they, Simon?
I have made pure green.
Yeah.
Who's that character from Kenny Everett? Sid's not here.
You guys have changed since I've been here last.
You've
We all
noticed,
got
eh?
older.
You've noticed, eh, Al?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Not for the better either, Al.
No.
Oh,
God knows what size been cooking up.
Hey?
Green, blue.
Oh,
I don't
cooking
know.
up.
Oh, yeah. Cook them all up, mate. Cook them up, buddy. My candy colours from a certain company look as if they've got a bit thin in the bottle. Evaporation.
Evaporation.
Yeah.
I think that's
And
just
celebration.
Yes, that song was going through my head at the same time. I was going to start singing it, but I thought, nope.
Yeah.
And that's was Demar's house. Okay.
Very sad.
I don't think my fingers can take any more sanding tonight.
Ed, it was me, Ed whistling.
Oh, stop. That's it. Hold on.
my goose cooked also, Joe.
We'll probably get demonetized anyway, so don't worry about saying anything. Is anyone watch that bench update today where I showed you the upload of the video?
No,
How many ridiculous steps there are. You literally can't talk about anything on YouTube anymore. Nothing.
Yeah.
Without getting demonetized.
So how do some of these people that talk about weird and wonderful subjects, which I won't tonight talk about?
If you've watched that video, the broad spectrum of subjects they cover, it's literally every normal conversation.
Yes.
Even if you're not being, an idiot about it, it's just normal stuff.
Yeah, you can't use
crazy.
words. You can't use words at all.
We're going to have to sit and have a conversation in interpretive dance.
So how does someone like Matt Walsh get away with it, who talks quite liberally, and Ben Shapiro and people like that talk quite liberally on certain subjects?
Might not be a monetized channel.
Yeah.
Okay, possibly.
Oh, they're not.
Yeah,
They're not monetized.
Aren't they?
No. No
I
way.
thought that's how a couple of them. I thought that's how some of them made their livings.
Oh no.
They'll probably get it through different ways, like Patreon, channel
Yeah.
members, things like that.
And
Yeah.
Super chats.
those two particular people make their money many other ways.
No, I
besides-
know Matt Walsh does, but I thought his channel was monetized. I have to say.
Ben Shapiro, he charges 75,000 per
Having
appearance.
to talk, yeah,
Oh shit!
he's
Yeah.
bloody good though.
I'm going
That's
to start
nothing.
charging here. You're going to have to pay me to appear on this now.
Just Jordan Peterson, I think his name is, Canadian fella.
Yeah,
charges-
he's expensive
He
enough.
charges $150,000.
Yeah, no,
per-
he does.
And me and Joe can't even get us 22 pence a day, can we?
Hey,
Jordan-
I'm struggling at the minute to get my 66.
You know what I mean?
Dan,
Yarp.
is Jordan Peterson a doctor?
I do believe he is a doctor of psychology.
Yes, he is.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll talk to you about that.
Oh,
off air.
we've got Peter.
Yeah, we got Peter. God knows what he thinks of us, lot.
I know.
But I'd love to know his professional opinion of us all.
I still
So-
say he's writing a paper on us.
so I was just going to say. So Peter let out the bag.
We're a
He's
thesis,
writing
are
a
we?
thesis.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're a thesis for something. What
He's
you should
writing
do
a
is one on
thesis on
Star
us, yeah.
Trek. Isn't it, Dan?
Yeah.
Dan, should do one on Star Trek.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, Jordan Peterson's an interesting character.
he is very interesting. He will speak his mind, and
I've never heard of it.
he's a very intelligent human being.
Him, Matt Walsh, and Ben Shapiro are quite. They're outspoken people, but they're very well argumented.
Yes,
They present their
Why do
arguments.
they
like
sound
that.
like footballers to me?
Yeah, it does,
That was
doesn't
an
it?
Allen word. That was an Allen word. Then argumented. They're very
Argumentative.
No, they're not argumentative. The way they level their arguments is based on fact and information rather than emotion.
That's nothing like
Oh,
that.
come on, nobody does facts anymore, so bloody hell.
Or
No, well, that's true and all that.
Facts is so 80s.
This is
That's
a noise.
true, mate.
That's a noise I'm not here for a while. That Russell. I missed that, Alan.
Yeah, I know Dan. Dan's saying. I know Matt gets a lot from the Daily Wire because I think he's one of the owners, owners and founders, isn't he?
Yeah, but his speaking engagements,
Yeah.
books.
He made an interesting film, which I won't name here, but it's worth a
Lethal
watch
Weapon.
if you haven't seen it. No, it's a very interesting film.
The Exorcist.
Mad Max 3.
You guys are nuts.
That's interesting as well, but no, this is more interesting.
The Thing You Christ, whatever that band film's called.
Yeah. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Action of St. Tibulus.
Careful now.
Down with
that
this sort of thing.
Tracy. No, I won't say it, Tracy.
We've got a good few debaters in here, especially on maths.
Yes, that's what I was going to say, but I resisted.
Let's be careful. That last comment.
I that documentary I thought was very good, Dan. Actually,
We'll skirt around that issue.
Oh,
See what it did. Skirt.
yeah. But yeah, we'll drop it there. But replying to
put it
Dan P,
outside.
I thought was interesting.
The internet is a very big, scary place when you look at it.
Oh yeah, full of loads of misinformation if you're not careful.
Oh, my God, yeah.
It was funny. It was absolutely hilarious.
Everything on the internet is true.
Yes. 100% rich.
Tracy's made a good point there. Si. Evaporation could mean the cap was left ajar, or it could be left open as well, Tracy.
Yeah.
I don't think they're in jars. I think they're in bottles.
You're already in a jar.
Yeah. No, they've never been opened. I haven't used them yet, but they've certainly evaporated a little bit.
I'm sure niggas can.
Maybe Schrodinger's cat is in it.
Just said that.
We were just filling in case you were asleep.
What are you eating? And why are you
An
eating?
arrow. An arrow.
Oh my god.
Dan P, come and join the Hangouts, mate. You'll be interesting.
I have to eat at 9 o'clock for a tablet. So Hannah brought me something out, and funny enough, with no tablet. So I've just eaten for no reason. So I'm going to eat an arrow. I'm happy with that. She'll have to put the tablets in ham and ram them down the back of my throat in a bit.
Oh yeah.
Your drugs is laced with alcohol. That's alcohol with the chocolate. Yeah.
I love you.
Oh, come on. Jesus Christ.
What, he fell asleep? Do you think I was doing so?
Sounded worse than that.
Yeah,
Well, he does emanate noises like that from time to time.
no, he doesn't.
Yeah, it does.
No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, yes,
no,
he
no,
does.
no.
He's behind you.
Oh, yes, he did.
Dan says, I'm currently fighting with a Molotov pen. Why do these damn things either give no paint or a puddle? I know, they're a pain in the arse, aren't they?
Yeah. And they leak
It's
as well.
easier to airbrush it.
And it bloody wipes, and it wipes off as well, unfortunately.
Yeah, get the refills down there, much easier to use.
No, don't do that, Dan. Buy our Chrome system. It's much better.
Our Chrome system's
Simon.
easier, better. Yeah, actually,
Bloody hell,
that's better.
Simon. Thanks, Dan. Dan, do you want to become a partner?
Cage lamp.
Industrial espionage here. You're working with somebody else now, Si.
Yeah.
He's a member of Molotov now. He's on their team.
I've got shares in Molotov. Molotov cocktails.
I couldn't give Si. Show the paints again, Si. Si's got the paints. I couldn't give him a full bottle. He couldn't pick them up. So he's only got a little. I moved it again. He couldn't have a 60 mil. I had to give him a small bottle of Chrome. Not the Hannah bottle by accident. The wrong size. Because I didn't tell her the size of the bottle.
It's fine that I got that.
Yeah.
Need to get me some of that.
It is nice. I mean, the pigments in it. So I could just watch the pigments float around.
When you shake it, Si, it's magical, isn't it?
Yeah, you just watch the way it moves around in the liquid. It's brilliant.
Oh.
But yeah, you need that. You need a sealer, nice gloss black, or a 2K base and a 2K cover.
Very cool. Right, boys, I'm out of here.
All right, mate.
All right, James.
We'll see you all
See you,
soon.
Jamie.
Talk to you later, Jamie.
Jamie.
We'll see.
Bye,
you.
Jamie.
Hey, Jimbo. Remember,
I'm
I
not sure I'm
love
going to
you.
be far behind, actually.
Hmm.
I think I might do the same.
Yeah, I think we'll call it a night there, peeps. Thanks for watching. Thanks everyone that's joined in. Thank you, Dan, for your very generous donation, mate. I'm still a bit shocked by that, to be honest.
And Dan, if you want, join us right after we go off.
Yeah, we can come and join us now, mate. You want the link, I can message you or wherever. For hell, I'll put it in the chat. Anyone wants to join us, there's the link to come and join. It's in the chat. There, just click on that. You can come in and join us. We'll be back live on Sunday. If you're a patron, you got the bench update from this morning, which I think is quite an interesting one. Hangouts open now to whenever these guys go, and I'll be back in here by 10:30 in the morning, and we'll be live on Sunday morning again. Tomorrow, patrons are going to get the first part of the Mac 1 build, and over on ISM, you're going to get nothing. It's not due for another week. It's next Saturday. You're going to get the Aston build next Saturday. Sorry. I was trying to think where I was at. It's there, mate. The link's just above you, Dan. So yeah, thanks for joining us. We'll be back next Friday for our proper show at 7 o'clock. And like I say, we're in here all day. You come join us. And I'm live on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday mornings. All right. So enjoy the rest of your night, everyone. Have a good night. Take care. Bye bye.